Alright, hello and welcome to another episode of the Collingworth FC Create Club Career Mode. It'll have been 4 days once this is uploaded since I uploaded the last one. I'm really sorry that it's taken so long. It's mainly, I've been busy this weekend because it's been my sister's birthday, so I've been spending most of the time celebrating that really. So it's not been a great weekend for actually being able to have enough time to do any episodes. And honestly, I wasn't planning on doing one tonight, but I feel like I need to. So we're going to do one. We've got 4 games probably, most likely, on tap for this one. We've got Exeter away to start off with, which is going to be a troublesome challenge. Last year we beat them 3-0, but they had a red card early on, and I don't think it'll be as easy this time around. But it should be a challenge, should be a fun game. We've then got to take on Oldham it's in the league still. I think that's Oldham, isn't it? At home. And then we'll take on Cambridge United in what I believe will be the Carabao Cup. And then we'll take on Swindon to finish off the episode away from home. The bottom team last year, but they seem to have started off quite well this season so far. I've just realised we've got 3 games in 7 days. In fact, you could add that up to 5 games, sorry, in 14 days. So rotation's going to be key. Oh no, the Cambridge game will be the Papa John's, won't it? I believe. Hold on. Have we played our Carabao Cup game yet? We must have done. I pressed the wrong. Ah, come on. Well, there you see it. So it is in that. But did we play our Carabao Cup game? Oh, we lost to Wimbledon. That's right. I forgot about that. I put out a weakened team and they didn't, and it kind of bit us on the ass, really. Oh, you can see it here. What I'm on about. So last episode we kicked off with a 3-1 win over Rochdale to start the league off well. We then lost 4-2, unfortunately, in the Carabao Cup, but I wasn't expecting much out of that anyway. They went out with a full-strength team. We went out with a bit of a rotated squad, and I thought they would do the same, but evidently not. Then we took on Walsall and beat them 2-1. It was a bit of a squeaky bum time at the end. And then we drew 2-2 to Salford, I believe. That was the one where they had a lot of shots. And Lishka did a really good job of keeping it just at 2-2. So this is how the table looks after the first episode, 3 games in. We started off strong. I'm not expecting to win the league. I just want to make that clear out the gate. I'm expecting a promotion push, and so is the board. That is our objective. We've scored 7, conceded 4 so far. Defence is still a bit leaky, but it's not nowhere near as bad as it was last year. And we're undefeated at the moment, so we're going to go into this one with all the confidence in the world. If you haven't seen, quickly, I'll just run over it because we don't really need to look at it anymore. I put it in the last episode. This is the last time I'll show this, unless I absolutely need to. The main objectives, anyway, fight for promotion. The Youth Academy objective, where we have to have a Youth Academy player play at least 50% of the games in the next season, which will be Jay Mason doing that anyway. And if not, we'll probably find someone else to do that. And then, of course, the clean sheets at home with the financial objective and the round of 16 stage of the FA Cup. So, a lot of objectives to do there. We've still got 2 million in the bank as well, so if we want to make any pre-contract signings come January, we're able to. But we're just going to go into this one. We're going to get going with it. I want to try and get back to the top of the table. I would like to go for the league, but I genuinely, and I don't want to be mean to my squad here. I just don't think we're good enough to do it. Give Caballero a rest. De Angelis could do with a bit of a rest as well, but we'll work with it for now. Alo is a bit tired, but I think we'll be okay for this game. We can rotate for next game. Alexandra is kind of tired, and he's gonna be a problem in terms of the fact that he's only the only CDM. But we can have Finlay Lucas slip in there if need be, I think. Anyone else looking kind of tired? Jim Mason's looking a bit tired, but he'll be okay for now. He's the main man, so he has to kind of play without really us telling him otherwise. We could do with another backup cam, to be honest, but I'm not going to worry about it too much. Amaral's okay for now. And he may do just till the end of the league, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes by January. Maybe in January, if we need someone back up, definitely. Or if someone doesn't come. I want someone to come through the youth academy, really, that we need. But I put it for any position, so it could be whatever. Either way, we still need a backup for Mason, so Amaral will be fine, at least till January. And we will see what happens beyond there. So we've got Lishka in goal, Wilkins and Allo as the fullbacks, DeAngelis and Gomez as the centre-backs, Alexandria is a CDM. He will probably be replaced by Lucas at some point during the match. We need to keep him as fit as we can. Callum Lees and Marius Marin, captain Lees there as well. Marin, his centre mid partner. We've got Jay Mason as a centre attacking mid role. And then we've got Shuhu and Loyal Tanzio up front. We're at the Exeter Stadium. I've forgotten the name of it, so I'll go have a look at it in a second when we load in. 5-2-1-2 for the Grecians. Let's get into it. A bit of drama with Exeter in real life at the moment in Bradford City. They used a 6th sub when they shouldn't have done. I think it's only 5 subs you're allowed to use, obviously. Either way, they overused their substitutions. So that kind of messed them up. Let's go into it without any practice. I'm trying to find this Exeter Stadium name, but Wikipedia is not working for some reason.
Hello everyone. You know, some footballers enjoy a rainy day. Not sure fans always feel that
St James's Park, obviously the lesser known St James's Park.
And Derek Ray positioned here on the commentary gantry, and alongside me at the microphone is Stuart.
Not as big as the Newcastle
and
one.
Live coverage comes to you from League Two. How do you see it panning out, Stuart?
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out? Who will affect the game?
They showing the table there. I didn't see where Exeter were. I wasn't paying full attention, to be honest. I was trying to find the stadium name.
Well, here is the lineup for the hosts today.
Well, on paper, it looks a fairly cautious
It's
approach.
more or less the lineup I'd expect. I don't know who Sam Nomb is. Pretty sure they had an out striker last time. But Giovanni Brown was a problem last season. That was on Legendary. I'm a bit hesitant to change anything at the moment because even though we are finding the goals and we're starting off well, we're also struggling in defence still, and their teams are just building up everything all the time. So it's not easy.
But there will be times when they split, and that will then allow one of the midfield players to make a forward run between them. He will be a key player for them.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
I'd love to win and keep the unbeaten run going, but this isn't going to be easy. It's probably our hardest game of the season yet, to be honest. I thought Salford was going to be our hardest game, but these guys aren't going to be good. I've not played FIFA since I recorded the last episode, which is like 4 or 5 days ago now, so it still feels a bit weird. I've either been playing a little bit of Apex, or I've just not been playing at all. Because I had to... It's been my sister's birthday, like I said, so it's kind of been... Oh dear. That's going through too easily. We're on defensive. I put myself on defensive. I don't know what happened with our defence there. They let the striker through too easily.
And Gomez.
Okay. Stupid tackle there from Brown. It's going to be a yellow card for him. And if we can get him sent off, that'd be quite good.
Yeah, I think the referee's absolutely right. He's just making it clear to all the players.
Means he wouldn't be a scoring threat like he was last time. Stupid challenge. We'll take it.
Please.
Pass it around. Try and build something here. Don't want to lose possession because you saw how quick they could break. That was meant to go to Allo. Can I keep it in? Just about. It can still fall for us. Okay. That's extremely lucky. I'll take it. It wasn't even meant for Marin, But somehow he's managed to... I think it was Marin anyway. He managed to keep it in and put the ball across. Bit of a scramble, but got in the back of the net.
Well, as you can see, it was a fairly simple finish in the end. But you
I
still
thought
have
I'd
to be in
gone
the
out,
right
but
place,
no,
keep
we've
your
actually
composure
managed to
and
get away
finish
with
it
it.
off, and
Bit
that's
of luck
exactly
there.
what he did.
1-0. Not too bad. It's a good start, but it's not no guarantee of a win. It's no guarantee of a good result. Still got the majority of the game to go.
Will that opening goal prove to be? A goal has been scored in one of the other games.
Marius
Alex
Marin,
Scott has the news.
good standing
It's
tackle.
a goal for Bradford City. It was an early cross into the box, and it was a great headed finish.
Wilkins could play through. It wasn't for Latanzio, it was for Lees to run onto,
Thanks
but
as always, Alex.
the game's just decided to take his
Well, he
make
strayed
up his own
offside,
mind there.
just as it looked promising.
Take matters into its own hands. Ruled offside. God damn it.
And Brown in possession.
I didn't win that header?
This attack looks highly promising.
Oh
Brown.
dear. Oh, we're in a bit of shit here. Where's Aloe?
Well, he's given us away. Free kick awarded then by the referee.
Free kick to who? What did I don't even know what I did. Alright, cool. Free kick to them, I guess. Must have been a handball. It's the only thing I can think of. What are these what's his camera angle? I've never seen his camera angle in my life. Alright, here we go.
And he whips it in. Oh, a moment of pure
You've got to be... I can't complain really, can I? Because we got luck in our goal, but like... No. This isn't fair. I'm not allowing it. That doesn't count.
Well, here it
Grounds.
is again. Just look at the
Bit
quality
into
of
the
cross.
ground.
It's inch perfect, but should the keeper be beaten at his near
It's
post?
bounced
I
off.
don't
I think it's...
so.
Is
He
it
really
Aloe
needs
it's
to do
bounced
better
off?
in those situations.
It's just gone to grounds. Realistically. That should be a save. How is that not I don't?
So
You
back
know what,
underway.
whatever.
They've
It's
left
right
it
at
at
my
1-1
goalkeeper.
here.
And they've got a
And there's been
goal.
change to the scoreline in one of the
I shouldn't
other
really
games.
complain too much because our
Alex
goal
has
was a bit
details.
lucky, but
Yeah, it's a goal for
still
Port
kind of
Vale.
annoying.
They're the first on the score sheet here with 15 minutes played.
Thank you, Alex.
brilliant ball to Marin. Aloe's so... Why is he so attacking? I don't remember actually changing his tactics for him to be going forward so far, really, but...
Plenty of options.
Nice with me. Mason to Latanzio.
Lees.
Try and play it back to Lees. Alexandre.
It's Marin.
Marin. Oh, I'm not going to get around him. Some of my players feel a little bit sluggish, a little bit off. Aloe is an idiot, man. He's gone right mid today, apparently. It's gone over DeAngelis' head, of course it has. Oh, I don't want to become a Collingworth of old who can't defend. I want to say the Collingworth of now who can defend a little bit better than what we were last season.
Could be dangerous. Big chance.
But that seems to be a bloody struggle, apparently. What the fuck is going on?
No mistake. There aren't many in the game who would have the confidence to even try.
Realistically, he shouldn't even be on the pitch. But we're not going to go down that road. I'm flabbergasted.
Just look at that. It's
I thought I'd got
a brilliant
Aloe
bit of skill
across.
and a
I thought I
magnificent
pressed
goal.
tackle, but I guess I hadn't. And they've hyped up that goal as if it's something special. He's just gone on his side and shot it. Granted, it is a good finish. But I don't know if I can go another season with Lishka being unable to save the simplest things. Last game against Salford, he was Superman in the net.
Well, as
So
they
far
kick
this
off
game,
again,
he's
2-1
been
the current
back
state
to his
of
old
affairs.
self of rubbish. And we're down now. I don't want to be, obviously, but
Now with
I've not
Gomez.
got much choice of it. He just can't stop tackling me. Next time he slides me, I hope he gets sent off. If he slides me again. Lucky you want to get him sent off. I mean, X tried the sending off last time we played them and then we beat them.
Mason. Well, that is how to run at defenders.
Oh, fucking
And he's
5 at the
lost
back is
custody of the ball
impossible.
here.
And for some reason it's not... I don't... Okay. Sure, we'll play it all the way back then, since everyone's so far bloody forward. Did I actually... Sorry, hold on. I'm just going to have to check this. Have I actually done tactics for this formation? I haven't. Okay, fair enough then. Well, we're going to bring him back because he keeps running off. Wilkins seems to be okay, but Allo just seems to keep fucking off up the pitch. I don't mind it when he's doing one of his trademark Allo runs, but like when he's not, he needs to be back.
Nothing coming from it.
I thought I'd done custom tactics for that formation, or for that kind of game plan, but I guess I didn't.
Will it happen for them?
I'll have to be remedied. Oh dear.
Authoritative challenge.
It's going to be one of these games, I think, where we're just going to lose whatever the game wants to do. We'll just have to enjoy it, I guess. Foul.
Oh, a perfectly timed pass. And the keeper did magnificently.
Lischker's done well to go to that, actually. I've got to give him credit, because I wasn't going to initially bring him to it. I didn't actually bring him to it. It was of his own volition that he chose to. I genuinely thought I was going to... He's going to... It's been saved by his face. I thought it was going to... I thought it was going to go in at that near post for 3-1, and I would have cried, but... Nope, still only 2-1 down. I told you it would be a test. I didn't expect anything less, but then again, I didn't expect to be 2-1 down this early. Maybe later on in the game I expect to be 2-1 down, but not this early. Need to play it off, play out of trouble. I can't hold on to it forever. Alexandre now. Out to Wilkins, who is actually... Now I've talked about him staying back, he's getting a bit further forward than I like him to go. Lees. Who? Marin. Round his man. Mason. I wanted him to cut it in the middle. But he didn't. He went out to the side. I'm an idiot. I shouldn't have played that pass off anyway. I should have realised he was offside, but like... Doesn't really matter at the end of the day, I guess.
Collins now. Well, getting close to the half-time break, and the visitors find
half-time and we're a goal down.
Stuart, what have you made of this?
Well, it's been a good game so far, and they've
I'd say deservedly, honestly.
But if they are to get back into this, they need to be more.
We've been trying to make our chances, but their front and back has been holding strong, whereas they have been making chances of their own. Shuhu.
It's a decent-looking attack here. But ultimately,
oh, it's been intercepted by Key. That's a very good interception. He saw exactly where it's going.
This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity.
You've got to be joking me, man. De Angelis needs to get this. Or at least slow it down until someone else can get it.
Real chance. Oh,
then I guess... I don't, who was that bald guy in the middle? Let's take a guess of who that bald guy in the middle that came all the way across was when we didn't need him to. Bloody Nikolai Arlo is really annoying me at the moment. I don't know what he's doing wrong, but he's doing stuff wrong. And if that had been 3-1, that would have been fully... Well, not fully. Partly me, obviously. But fully Nikolai Arlo, more or less. Because he's not Mark the man who's up to that side where he should be. Let's do the Nikolai Arlo trademark run. Let's just go for it. Obviously he wants to do well. I'm not going to stop him.
On and on he goes.
Good ball at the end of it, perhaps.
And a decent delivery.
It's not an awful ball, to be honest, by any means. Knocking it off to... Well, I wanted it to knock off to Mason, but it didn't quite have the speed to get to him.
Of stoppage time to be added on. Read it well.
Also in this episode, we'll be covering August deadline day, as well as... I think the development plan will be done for Caballero to be a centre mid.
Mason.
I'm not 100% on that one. Mason, Latanzio. Shuhu has been left unmarked. It's a brilliant save from Brown.
One for his own highlights reel.
Shuhu left unmarked and took the chance on, but it's forced a very good save out the extra goalkeeper. Which is kind of annoying, but also good for them, I suppose. Shuhu's a little tall, not exactly massive. We've aimed it for him. Allo, oh, it's gone for half time. Yeah, I thought Allo might win the header, but he's absolutely done nothing right this game so far. I don't know what he's struggling with.
Well, truth be told, his influence on this game has been very
We've got a
limited.
history of
What did
managing
you
to
make
bring
of
it
his
back and
performance,
win,
Stuart?
which is
Derek,
kind of
he's
the only
usually
thing I'm
so
hanging on
clever
to
around
right
the
now.
edge of the
But
box, today
Exeter have
he
been
just
very well
hasn't shown that.
defensively.
As the touch map shows us,
Except
he
for that
has had
Shuhu
enough
chance, of
touches
course,
in
the
those
goal
key
from
areas.
Loyola and even then, we only got it luckily. It wasn't exactly like it was clean. 2-1 down at the break. Looking at the other results, any that really faze me. Shrewsbury, the only one I'm really paying attention to right now because they're the only one that won all 3 games. Take a look at the stats here. 64 to 36 in terms of possession for us. They've had 5 shots to our 2, 2.6 expected goals to 1.5. We've had more of the ball. We've not done as much with it. I'm usually yelling at other teams against me doing that kind of thing. But now it's me that's doing that kind of thing. So we need something in the second half. I'm staying defensive because if I go out of defensive, it'll be even worse. Tangier wins it back immediately off the kickoff. And we could get a goal right here off the kickoff. Shuhu, straight bloody keeper, man. That was such a shit shot, man.
Just look how he reacts.
We got it back. Well, we got it even. I said we got it back. We were half to start. We got it straight from kickoff. And we almost had a goal instantly. And that would have been good. And now we almost could have... You can't write it. I mean, I think EA have, but you can't write it. I've defended that. I don't know where my whole defensive line is, actually, if I'm being truthful. We're all over the joint. De Angelis is there. I don't know where Gomez is. Wilkins was in the vicinity. Gomez wasn't really helping at all there. And you have to put a hand out to that, Lishka. Come on, lad. I've put a lot of faith in you, and I can't have you let me down. Because I don't want to have people let me down. And we don't need to be, like, completely world-class in defence. But we can't be conceding as many goals as last year, realistically, can we? Oh, fuck off, man.
Well, the outcome is a free kick here. The referee might well have been
I just slid out of frustration, to be honest. This game, it's just not going my way, this one. We're always going to lose one game this season. We're going to probably lose quite a few, but this is the one I would have picked to lose if I'd picked one out of the ones I'd seen today. Because Exeter are a very good side. More than likely, we're going to lose in the Carabao Cup or the Paint Trophy, Papa John's Trophy, whatever you want to call it, to Cambridge as well, because I'm not going to try for it.
Credit for winning the ball back.
I've pressed 19 times to switch to bloody Alexandria, I believe it is. And yet I'm not allowed to use him.
No way through.
I'm actually going to have to bring off Allo, aren't I? He's been bloody awful. I'm trying to commit him into tackles and you just get scared away from him. And I don't have a right back on the bench. I guess we'll just have to stick with it. I meant to put Arlo Bourne on the bench. Amaral could stay on the bench for now as well. We're not making any substitutions yet. I'd like to get one back before I start making any substitutions. I don't really want to load the stupid high scorelines like last season. I want some more realistic ones. Like, I understand goals are the whole point and they're really fun to see and watch and stuff, but at the same time, we need some realism as well in some of these results. We were played onside by Marius Marin. Win the header at least, please, man. Of course you're not. There's two of them on Nombi there, and yet we still can't win the header. One person we're actually going to substitute now, and that just reminded me there with the short, quick substitution. It's not actually going to be Lees that makes way. It's going to be Alexandria. We need to keep him somewhat fit while this run of games comes up. So Lucas may be playing a few CDM games.
Substitution time it is.
Which he's not the worst at, to be honest. Out of the three, himself, Lees and Marin, I think he has the best defensive stats. So we'll work with it. Doesn't matter now. I think this game's a lost cause. Don't you let that go out of play, Wilkins. Thank you. We might be able to pull something out of the bag, but I don't know. Shuhu, can he get in front of his man? He can. Oh, there's another terrible shot. I mean, Latanzio, I thought he'd been left loads of space there, but there's no defender, because of course there is. I want to go back to... Can I? No, I can't go back to Lucas. Okay, I'm only allowed to switch between De Angelis and Gomez anymore. That's the only ones I'm allowed.
Well, the threat was very real. Marvellous
I wanted to
defending.
switch back to Lucas because the ball was near him and the game was like, well, don't get stupid now. Allo, good tackle, but he's been left on the floor. And I'd been obstructed there, so I can't physically get to that if I wanted to. Not that I probably would have, but I'd like to have had a try.
So making the substitution now.
It's a bit of a struggle, this one. I don't think we're going to get a positive result. You never know. We might be able to pull something out of the bag in these last 28 minutes, but it just doesn't seem like we're going to have it. Even when we get through behind their 5 at the back, Shuhu has just had poor finishing today. Latanzio can't carry the front line by himself. That's got to be Liskers, surely. Nice. That wasn't... Yeah, it was from Marin. I'm glad it bounced off to Marin.
Well, out of play.
I'm cutting back way before it's run out of play, to be honest with you, actually. FIFA 22, but...
Atangana.
You've got your own mind. Yeah, cool. Yep, it's gone through my goalkeeper. I don't actually care, to be honest. I said I didn't want to play FIFA today, but I need to do an episode. It's been a few days.
Well, here's the replay. The little 1-2 starts everything.
I'm not even going to question it because the defence is all over the place. I haven't done custom tactics or defensive game plan, so that might be where we're going wrong. But Lishka's had what's that kind of animation? Lishka's gone from having a good game against Salford, saving us, keeping it to a point, to just going back to being himself, where he couldn't fucking save a sneeze. You can catch a bloody cold. That's the one I'm trying to find. An extra run all over us today, and they deserve it as well.
Wonderful challenge and a throw in.
I get anything, man. We started off positively as well, and it's just gone wrong. Jay coming off for I don't know who because someone came online. I couldn't see it. Number 29. Allo to Marin. Tight.
Good looking ball.
Alexa are definitely flying, I'll tell you that much.
It was a menacing
Need
attack,
one more man
but
in that
tidied up.
situation to pass to be able to
This might be
fucking break
ideal for
through.
the counter.
And now here we go again.
Well, it fizzled out.
Gomez has got the quality though. I'm not worried about our defence, to be honest. I'm worried about
And
the
into the
goalkeeper.
last 20
Triple
minutes.
souls. Allo. Aaron's not going to get there, is he? Ah, can I not pressure grounds at least? No?
Now,
Alright,
goal news to
I guess
bring you
not.
From one of the other games. Here's Alex
Allo's
Scott
up
with the
position for the
details.
15th time this game.
Another goal for Swindon Town. It's now 2-1 with 73 minutes
Brilliant
played.
by Gomez.
Many
See, I'm not
thanks,
worried about
everyone.
that. I'm worried about if it gets past those guys.
Incisive
And Lish has to
pass.
make an actual save. Latanzio. So I make space for something. It's gone bloody. Yeah, it's not our game. We're not having it today, boys, unfortunately.
But it was worth
Shuhu stank up the place, so he's going to have a little vacation for Josh Guest just now. Morale's going to have to come on as well for Mason, and then we're at substitutions. So I wish some of our players had a bit more stamina, you know.
an effort, a good strike from him.
Brown coming off for Seymour. It's been a rubbish day for ourselves here at St James's Park. But not much we can do. Lishka's gone back to his shit self.
Now we're inside the final
Our
quarter of an
fucking...
hour now.
it's rare I say this, but our strikers have been rubbish. Latanzio's been alright, but
Into the advanced
it's just been hard to create anything. To guess, maybe? Nope, they're going to block it off again. I can't get anything through because they're 5 at the back. It's genuinely a pain in the arse, man. And they can just break through mine like... I don't know, like it's just so fragile. I'm committing men a bit, but like not intentionally. It's just midfield don't seem to be awake. De Angelis to Gomez, we should be able to get it away. I don't really want to concede anymore. Obviously, we're not going to get anything now. Maybe a goal just to, you know, just for the self-respect kind of factor of it. I've turned back 2 touches ago with Latanzio, so I didn't get into that situation. But there's some sort of delay in this game, man, and De Angelis is at that position. It's probably going to score that. I would have been surprised, you know. Long shots are a bit overpowered. They're pressing us now. I can't get to anyone. They're just pressing us.
At its best.
Where is Wilkins? Why are you there? Oh, you know what? Fuck it. Go the whole 9 yards. Except don't, because it's not locked onto you. Guest now. Try to get a bit of room. Amaral. Oh, it's not gone through to Guest. It maybe could have gone off to Marin, but I didn't aim for Marin. I did aim for Guest, so I understand why it hasn't done that. Marin's trying to squeeze the ball through. Oh, you know what? Fuck this, man. I've had enough. I don't care if I get sent off. This game is genuinely stupid. It's actually ridiculous. I've actually got Latanzio sent off in a fit of fucking anger. This game is so shit. Trying to do a simple
Well, he's
pass.
been so good up to now, but that was a silly challenge. He deserved to be sent off.
Oh, fuck off, man. Best striker at the moment that's been sent off after everything. Oh, whatever, man. Stupid fucking game. I've done a similar tackle to what Brown did in the first half. He gets a yellow, I get a red. That's a bit of coincidence, isn't it?
A move of promise on the flank.
They might even get a fifth here. They probably will, to be honest. I thought Lischka was coming for it, but I guess he didn't want to. Get it gone. I don't want to concede anymore. 5 minutes. Okay, that's cool. Gives him a chance to get one more goal.
How can he take them on and beat them?
I had to fix the defensive game plan, obviously, quite clearly.
Has someone to play
In fact,
it to?
maybe just fix the defence in general, because they've not tackled today. I don't know how Collins hasn't put that in for 5. But they're not tackling. I'm pressing the B button, and they're just not committing to a tackle. It's fucking, just, like, pissing me off, man. We've already got more or less a guaranteed loss coming up against Cambridge. I was hoping to win the league games, so it balance out. But not our day in this one, anyway, at least. The main reason we have a guaranteed loss is because I just don't care about Johnson's paint trophy. Can we get one back with Marius Marin? I mean, we've got one. I'm not really caring at this point. We can celebrate it, I suppose, but game's out of our reach. Game's over. What can you do?
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Marin's got a finish. It's a goal for him anyway, personally. Who gives a fuck at the end of the day, man? We've already lost. It's a bit of a shit note to start this episode on, but at least it can only get better.
And that is the end of the contest, and not a happy outcome as far
We've also
as
not
the
got
visitors
Laura
are concerned.
Latanzio for the next game because of my stupidity and
and
rashness.
And
And I'm not even going to argue the fact that it was a red card, because it was 100% a red card. I was just pissed that the pass didn't make it. I just self-destructed. Just pressed the X button and thought, fuck it. I knew it was a red as soon as I did it, but
he hasn't scored a couple more. Overall, though, I thought he was excellent.
just, I don't know. We deserve to lose, I think, but on the same tack, I don't know what happened. It's Lischka again. It always seems to be Lischka. I feel like he's going to have a good game. He impresses me against one team, and then the next team he just falls apart. 100% they deserved it. 57-43 in terms of possession, in our favour at least. We got something in our favour. 14-6 in terms of shots. 7.2 expected goals today. 3.4. What were their shooting stats? How many did they have on target? Did Lischka actually make a lot of saves? Might bail them out a little bit. They had 8 on target, so they must have made 4 saves. I don't know. We'll take a look at the ratings though quickly. Man of the match for us, if you can pick one, probably was Latanzio. It wasn't. It was Marius Marin. In fact, no, it can't be Latanzio, can it? Because he got sent off. The fact that he got sent off actually and was still higher than most of the team. Not great, guys. Not great. Marius Marin though, man of the match with a 7 and a goal. Laura Latanzio with a 6.8, a goal and a red card. What a game it was for him. And then Josh Guest with the assist of the day. Did it say who got our other assists? Or did we not get another assist? Oh, we didn't get another assist, did we? Because Latanzio stole it from the defender. I think, right? Yeah. Man of the match for them was Archie Collins with a goal and an assist and a 7.9. Jay with a goal and a 7.7. Brown with a goal and an assist and a 7.6. Browns with a goal and a 7.4. And Mombi with a 7.1 and an assist. They actually started a 69 or a 59 rate striker. And he did better than most of our team. Let's take a look at the main man here. 6.7. 5th best. Saves 4, goals conceded 4. Success rate 50. He's making saves and that's fine. But he's letting in too many. He's got 2 more games to figure it out. Or I will sign someone on deadline day. And he'll have to drop to the bench. I don't really want to. I don't really want to buy any more players, but he's getting my last nerve now. It's not always his fault, granted. I'm defending and it just bounces back to them and he can't do much about it, but... Or he's getting his vision blocked and he can't see around the defenders or the attackers to save it, but... I don't know, we can't be just letting loads of goals in. That's probably the closest one. We didn't deserve better than the scoreline, but I didn't want to give a negative answer, so we've gone for that. Taking form and league position into account. To be fair, Exeter, yeah, our defense wasn't good enough. Just good enough for the ball. We had more of the ball than they did. Exeter was just better than us. I think they're similar. They're going to be another team that'll go into the playoffs. Again, they went to the playoffs last year. Fortunately, they didn't win them. Otherwise, when we've been playing them today, it was Bristol Rovers that got promoted for the playoffs. I do accept responsibility for it, but it's his fitness as well. And realistically, he also needed to rest for the next games. Not to mention he wasn't doing absolutely brilliant when he was on anyway. So, a couple of factors in there. Monthly scouting report. Like I said, every 21st this time because I set it up on the 21st of July. That's when the scouting reports will come through. We have 3 countries this time instead of just the 2. I spent most of the budget on I spent most of the budget on 2 more decent scouts, I think. I didn't get a world-class one because they're way too much. Frederick Draper, see you later, lad. Jesse Stevens doesn't look too great either. And Carter Ryan can go too. Most of these have just been sent back to their home countries. In fact, all of them have been sent back to their home countries. Darko Dorovic will not be joining us, unfortunately. Neither will Dragutin Petrovic. And neither will be Branislav Vinsky. Not a great report to start off. Now let's see if we've got a bailout here from our brand new brilliant scout. 4-star, I believe he was. Mikhail Nakimov. Timur Galerkin. Doesn't look bad, we'll bring him in. Arkady Meshkov looks really good, we'll bring him in. Roman Golovin, we'll just say no for now. Kirill Yartsev will go too. Stanislav Simoyanov. Oh. His potential doesn't look great. His overall could be decent, but looking at that value, I'm saying it's not. So I'm going to say no. He's also already 17. And Robert Nakimov, probably his son, said no to as well. Lorly Tanzio is out for the next game. And will that really transfer for in that time, or did I accept that before the match? I must have accepted it last episode. Right. I've just remembered, last career mode I did with Bradford City, we did a Russian scout report as well, and we got quite a lot of good Russian players from that career mode, so I'm hoping we get something similar for this one. It'd be great, to be honest. Caballero, position change option, he's finished. How will he look? It might be a mistake. It wasn't. It wasn't a mistake. He will definitely work a lot better there. And in fact, it might be a case of dropping Marin or Lees. And it'll probably be Lees. Which I don't really want to do. But it gives us another option in centre mid. He won't be a CDM, of course, because his defending stats were awful, which is why we moved him from his position in the first place. But, I don't know, we can maybe move Lees into CDM sometimes as well. His defensive stats, I think, are alright. Adam Hloshek. Oh boy, he's way out of our budget. He was one I was looking at because, of course, we had him in a previous career mode, the Bradford City career mode. He was fucking brilliant for us, truth be told. And I may go round for him when we get a bit higher up in the standings. He was just having a little scan. He does look very good. He's a Bradford City career mode legend. We've also got Enrico Guidi still on there that we could bring in. Thierry Gay didn't come up as good as I thought he would. I mean, he's not bad. He's not as good as I thought he'd be. Adamson. Couple of right backs on this list as well, just in case. Or not just in case, but when we sell Nikolai Allo, which will probably be at the end of the season. Just because of his 30-year-old status. He was only meant to be for the first couple of seasons anyway. And there goes Ronan Brady. Where is he going again? He's gone to EK Sirius, which I believe is a Norwegian team. Or Danish team. But don't quote me on that. Either way, he's out the club. Goodbye, Ronan Brady. Decent first season. Wasn't magnificent because how many we let in. But he had some good defensive showings. Didn't realise it was a week's break between this one. I thought it was a week's break between this one and Cambridge. The cup game's also on deadline day. Players on international duty. Even though we brought in quite a few good players, the only one that will be going away is Nikolai Allo. Unless, I guess the other teams don't have any games to play. Would be probably the reasoning for that. I've got Mika Vucic. I know eventually you're going to be looking for a new centre-back, but I think I could do a job for you in that position if you give me a chance. It'll take some hard work. But I will give you a chance. Not now. I'll give you a chance in the Cambridge game. Maybe I could just go for the Papa John's trophy, get some kind of silverware. I don't really want to, but I mean, it's better than that, isn't it? So, Collingworth versus Oldham up next at Roydwood Terrace. Marin's first goal of the season, not enough. We slumped to our first defeat. I've actually gone, I just saw the table there before I clicked on the news stories. I've actually fallen all the way out of the top 7. Eek. We need something here against Oldham. A clean sheet would be lovely, because it would help with our goals, our objectives. And also help in catching up Shrewsbury at the moment. Exeter in 3rd. Swindon are flying, despite the fact that they were bottom in the last season. So I don't know what they've done there. Steroids, probably. Down at the bottom end at the moment, bottom 2, relegation. If it was in the game, these guys would be in the relegation zone. Hartlepool and Carlisle, which is crazy because Hartlepool actually did quite well last season. They didn't get playoffs, but they got top half, I think. And Bradford City having a slow start like last season, but they ended up in the playoffs. Or they just avoided the playoffs, I think, actually, but they brought it back a little bit. But anyway, I'm going to have to change that because Loyola Tanzio is not available. So bring in Josh Guest. Oh, I'll have to do it in the lobby, don't I? This is so annoying, man. My own stupid temper. Jay Mason's up to 83 as well. Could he stop growing, please? He's going to be too good for this club eventually. I mean, he already is. He was too good when he started here. But it's going to be even worse. Oh, boy. Look who we're bringing on the bench. Not seen him for... You know what, actually? Faith. I've got faith in you, Alan Kane. You're going to produce. As well as our brand new centre mid, Caballero. With Lees, unfortunately, dropping to the bench. Yeah, Gallagher's going to start at left back. Yep. Yeah, you got it right. You got it in one FIFA. Put Arlo Bor on the bench because he's capable of going either side. But actually, we won't just put Arlo Bor on the bench. We're going to put him in the squad, but we're going to do that in the actual play match bit because I've just remembered this is the main hub. You see how Caballero works. Or Caballero, sorry, works in the midfield. I have 5 at the back team. Oh, I can't get enough. But actually, there's one more thing I need to do in the main... I'm sorry, guys. There's one more thing I need to do in the main hub. I'm not really too fussed about attacking if the centre backs are if the full backs are going far forward on the attacking one, but on the defensive one, we're gonna have to fix it. I don't know why Caballero's here. First of all, it would go like this. Second of all, let's go to instructions. That's why I'm confused. Stay back on attacking. I've still got the overlapping runs on just in case. That's probably why, because I've got stay back on attacking but also overlap. It's just to mix it up a little bit, really. We'll have Shuhu with a bit of the obviously no. Oh wait, I'm on the wrong runs. That's why. They get behind. Where is it? There we go. He's slightly faster than Alan Kane, and Loyola Tangi will be doing that usually, and he will be once he comes back. But at the moment, it's impossible. All right. So we'll go into this next game. 45 minutes in. This episode's been well. The time's been flying. The episode I've not really got far now. I've only done one game. So we've got Lishka in goal. Wilkins and Allo as the fullbacks. DeAngelis and Gomez as the centre-backs. Gomez has taken the armband, which I'm not very happy about. Because if there's anyone that's going to get the armband, I think you know who it's going to be. Our main man, our homegrown talent, Jay Mason, will be upgraded to captain. So like I said, Lishka in goal. Wilkins and Allo as the fullbacks. DeAndres and Gomez as the centre-backs. Alexandri is the centre defensive mid. I was thinking of putting Arlo Bourne as right-back, but I'll give Allo another run out, give him another try. Caballero and Marin as our centre midfield pairing. Caballero given that chance in the centre mid, so hopefully he plays well. If it goes wrong, we'll be putting Callum Lees or even Finlay Lucas back there. Jay Mason, the homegrown talent and the captain now, and Shuhu and Alan Kane up front, due to the fact that Loyola Tanzio is out for a game with a red card suspension. They're going for a 5-2-3. Let's go Royal Terrace. Let's try and get a clean sheet. Actually got a target, but not even aiming for it. Fair enough.
Hello everyone. You know, some footballers enjoy a rainy
Headset
day.
issues once again. We found the cause of them, but there's not much I can do about it.
My name is Derek, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the analysis.
There's nothing to do with my end. It's the game that has issues, so it's just the way it goes, unfortunately.
Stuart, your expectations?
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good
Obviously, if it
teams here,
gets
so
to a
I'm
part where
anticipating a really good game.
it's
The atmosphere is electric
like
inside the stadium before
avoidable, I
kick-off,
have to
and
unplug it.
hopefully
It
we're
keeps
not
buzzing like it
disappointed.
continues to do. But if it gets to a point where it's continuous, then obviously I'll unplug my headset. We'll do no commentary.
The lineup
But it's
then
so
for the hosts.
stupid, man.
Well, the
You
wide midfield
think,
players
and this is
the
a
fullbacks
crazy
need to have a good
idea,
understanding
but you'd
here.
think
It's
the EA would
midfield
make a
players
game
tuck in,
that
and
could
the
work
fullbacks
with
need to
everything,
get forward
right?
into the space they vacate, just to give them some attacking width.
You can hear it in the commentary. Like in the actual in-game commentary, not mine. It's a bit stuttery and a bit like...
Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the
you'll see it in a
visitors.
minute.
Well, they're playing with a 5-2-3, as we can see it here. But I think at times we'll see one of the centre-backs stepping forward.
You kind of
into
hear
the
it
field,
kind of stuttering.
just to make sure
That's
they don't
nothing to
get
do with me,
outnumbered
that's
in
the
that
game.
central area.
They are doing the 5-2-3 that we were told about. Which is great banter. I love playing against five at the backs. If it gets too much with the static headset stuff, I'd honestly just suggest turning the video down. I can't do anything about it. It's out of my hands. If EA can't make a competent game, I don't know what to tell you.
And now they get the ball rolling.
How much money they get each year. Right, it's getting to a point where we're going to that point again. I may have to unplug my headset because this game, multi-million-dollar company that has made it, there's just apparently audio issues that are out of my control unless there's something I can do in the audio settings. What the fuck is generic setting 2? What the fuck is that? I've got a star generic setting 2 underscore upper, and then it's generic setting 2 disker. What? Is there anything on this? Am I missing? That's Volta. We don't care about Volta. Am I missing anything here? It seems to have stopped. I feel like once I go back into the game, it'll start again. I'll give it a go for a little bit. Mad, as soon as I went back into the game, it started again. Alexandre. Shuhu. Through to Alan Kane, he's been tackled. I can't concentrate. So I don't know what to do here. Like, it's fine on the pause menu, because of course it is. But when I play, it's like, oh, audio's just going to fuck up. So we'll try it again. Is it because I'm not going defensive yet? If I go defensive now, will it fix it?
Cisse. Well, they get the ball once more.
Marius Marin with a good tackle, though.
Now, what can they do from here?
Shuhu. Yeah, no, this is not fun. Mason. But deliver it. It's going to fall back to Jay Mason. I'm going to have to unplug my headset in a minute and just let it, like, fix itself. Shuhu! Right, I'm going to unplug my headset.
Well, some pretty big news coming through from one of the other games. Let's hear about it from Alex Scott.
Well, Lincoln City were awarded the penalty. The keeper will be kicking himself. He managed to get a touch, but couldn't stop it going in. It's now 1-0 with 7 minutes played.
Cheers, Alex. A very effective clearance. Whelan with it. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Well, on you go, says the referee. Advantage. Losing possession. Playing with purpose and control. So it's
I don't know why I should have to make all these fucking measures just because the game can't get its audio right realistically. And it's not going to make a difference whether I have my headset plugged in or not. So I might as well just commentate. I'll leave the commentary on. It's so... I don't know if anyone else has had issues with it. If you have, then
Really good.
please tell me how you fixed them if you have. Jay Mason hitting the crossbar there. The only way I can think of doing it is resetting the game and that ends the stream. I don't really want to end it. There we go again. Your headset decides to just completely fucking lose its shit. Alright, cool. I guess I'm done again.
no, high quality defending. Well, he failed to deliver that time. Cisse. Whelan with it. The cross is on. Still level here, but the pressure escalating. And no problems whatsoever for the goalkeeper. Well, someone has scored in one of the other games. Let's find out exactly who from Alex.
It's a goal for Stevenage. It was a nice 1-2 and then a composed finish as he rounded the goalkeeper. They've scored the opener here with 23 minutes played.
Thanks as always, Alex. Getting in there to intercept. Intense pressure. And scope for them to produce something exciting. Could play it in. However, a well thought out piece of defending. Bodies forward and the break looks on. And it looked like open road for them, but up a dead end. Oh, and a perfect ball now. How about this? Real chance. Oh, his eyes lit up, thinking it was about to be the opener.
Well, just a lack of composure. He should score there.
Well, a goal to update you on. Let's hear about it from Alex Scott.
Yeah, it's a goal for Barrow. It's now 1-0 with 33 minutes played.
Alex keeping us right up to date. Nicky Adams.
Well, those stats tell you everything. A tight and cagey game without enough goal-mouth action. Both teams need to get more players forward if they're to pose a real threat.
Well, that ball looks promising. Cisse. And it crossed the byline. A goal kick as a result. Well, they've lost the ball. Cisse. Now the situation has changed in one of the other games I'm hearing. Let's go to Alex Scott.
Yeah, it's a goal for Crawley Town. It's now 1-0 with 41 minutes on the clock.
Thanks for the update, Alex. Well, let's see if something comes of this. And it's in! 1-0. They breach the defence.
So far. Most likely definitely so far. But Alan Kane has got a goal.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Cisse. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. And he was in the right place to intercept. That is a wonderful challenge, and they've kept the ball to boot. And providing width. Oh, the threat is there. Promising possession, this. Could be dangerous. And a free kick awarded by the referee. Into the box it goes. That is that for the first half here. You certainly have got to give this man high marks for his work up to this point, Stuart.
Well, Derek, after a slow start when he was tightly marked, he got better and better as the first half went on, and he got his reward with that goal. I'm looking forward to his second half display.
And now they get the ball rolling. The teams are ready to have a go at each other again as the second half commences. Good tackle. And the referee takes exception to the challenge. Free kick. Goalkeeping. Now, how about the short corner? Well, nicely cut out. Well, he could really get at the opposition. A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. Cisse. Keeping it on the ground, slightly off target, however. And he's got the beating of his opponent. Caballero. Oh, big opportunity. And a goal to increase their advantage. It's a 2-goal lead now.
Well, let's take another look. He's got such quick feet, hasn't he? It's a great turn and shot. What a good goal that is.
So 2-0 now. know they need to stop him. Can he play it in? And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Crossed into the penalty area. No degree of difficulty at all for the keeper. Caballero. Mason. A chance for him to get in behind, maybe. Fantastic work to thwart the danger. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Now the situation has changed in one of the other games I'm hearing. Let's go to Alex Scott.
Yep, it's a goal for Swindon Town. The score's level again now at 1-1 with 63 minutes played.
Alex, thank you very much. Difficult to stop him. Will it be? Might still be able to do a bit of damage. And he clears it out of harm's way.
Well, the keeper deserves a lot of credit. That was a fine save, wasn't it?
And he gets away with a warning here.
In my view, that's good refereeing. Strong, but not officious.
Is it fixed? I think it might be fixed, you know. I'm not gonna jinx it, but it might be in somewhere now. Marin getting his second and 2. Alan came with the first goal. Good bit of defensive performance so far. I bet now I've started talking to him, we'll concede.
And he keeps going.
Then again, Lishka might be playing alright today. Thought I could be able to close that down a little bit easier, but not to be. So I don't understand what happens with the whole headset glitch, but in future I'll just leave it. I'm going to try intermittently, obviously, to try it again, see if it works, but I'll just let it do its own thing until it's ready to fucking not be knob.
Promising position, this.
Should maybe pass it up to Shuhu a little earlier, but oh, what the hell? I can't do anything when it bounced off my player. Good closing dive by De Angelis. He's had a very good game. I've got to give full credit to De Angelis today. He's outdone Gomez, at least, anyway. We've all had a good game. Matter of keeping it that way. We have to make a substitution soon, though. We do have the next game against Cambridge. Granted, it won't be all first teamers. There'll be a lot of rotation. I've not passed it there with Caballero. I actually am for Alan Kane, but that's okay too. We have to do a development drill with him. His passing, I think, a little bit off. But obviously we'll work on that. Marin, Jay Mason, through to Shuhu to round it out. You fucking eyes off. He's a fraud. He started off the season so well, but he's become so much of a fraud. It's unreal. Right, there we go. Do that, and then we'll bring on. Oh shit, yeah, Alexandre. What's Callum Lee's stats looking like for defence? 56, and Lucas has 59. Yeah, alright, we'll just fill in Lucas at them. Caballero, without his, if we don't put his passing into the account a lot of the time, he's actually been very good. And the fact he's actually got an assist, I don't know how the ball's gone there from Shuhu's shot, because that's not where I've put it whatsoever. So it seems like the audio in the game glitches out, and then I don't know what happens. A load of static.
There has been plenty of limbering up from substitutes, and now both sides will make
triple substitution for us, just a single one for Oldham. They probably should have a goal, to be honest, but I'm glad they don't for now. If we can keep that the case, that'd be brilliant. Goal kick.
Now we have a goal.
Gomez, oh, get in front of the man. You're 6'6". If you're in front of the man, you'll win the header. To be honest, you should win the header anyway, with that fucking height.
Alex with the info as ever.
Marius Marin trying to cut back a little bit towards Whelan here. Just try to close him down. Kind of worked. Nikolai Allo boot it away. Rather that than them being able to make an attack of it. They still could, obviously, but at the moment we're okay.
Oh, a lovely ball.
I don't know what's happened with Hart there. All he needs to do is square it.
Well, he took a chance there, and he
Has he
probably
just shot that?
regrets it now.
That's awful,
That was the
man.
wrong decision.
He might be a defender, to be fair. I don't know. That was awful from Hart there for Oldham. And we might be able to keep the clean sheet, but we've still got quite a bit of time left. Plus whatever injury... That guy still wasn't back on the pitch. Plus whatever injury time the game decides to give them to get a goal.
Caballero.
Caballero to Amaral. Very good closing down from Cisse. I've got to give credit there.
Again.
Give Alan Kane a full 90 minutes. He's not been bad by any means.
Whelan with it.
First goal, I don't know if it's his first goal ever. It's his first goal in a long time from what I can remember. It might be his first goal ever, you know. He might have scored a pre-season friendly one, actually. So that's the only one I can think of, if he has. Only where I can think he could have scored one.
Many thanks, Alex.
Marius Marin. Over to Josh Guest, possibly for a third here. And he's buried it. I was wanting to play it across to Alan Kane, but he was marked, so Josh Guest had to take it on himself, and it's a very good finish. And he's actually coming along. I know his overall pull won't go much higher now, because I believe he's like 27, 28. But he's good for one more season, I think. And he might be coming up with some very important goals. This one isn't as important, because we already have the game wrapped up. But it's a good finish. Across the goalkeeper, who has played dodgeball, actually. That's up to their goalkeeper what he wants to do. Strong performances all around today, to be honest with you. My main man of the match, in defence anyway, would be De Angelis. I like having Caballero as a centre mid because we've got that good amount of pace in the midfield. Marius Marin
tackling and winning the ball to boot.
Gets the ball back after they were just pissing around with it. Alan Kane could get his second of the day here.
Well, he could really get at the opposition.
Oh, it's too many defenders. I didn't expect to get past that man, to be honest. I kind of wanted an option to pass it off to, realistically, but I didn't get one.
Can they hit on the break?
I don't know why it's lunged with De Angelis.
But nothing
Gomez is going to sort it out, and we are going to get a clean sheet. But will it be 3? Will it be 4? Josh Guest off again. That's what you... I know the games... I know we've won and everything. But we're on the attack, man.
It was a very assured performance, wasn't it? Particularly impressive.
I'm kind of annoyed, but at least we won 3-0. It's a very good win. But realistically, man, I've played it out to Amaral to play it along to Kane to finish it off for the 4th. I probably should have just shot it with Guest, to be honest, and they're pissing around. But I want Kane to get another goal. But full credit to Josh Guest coming on and doing better than Shuhu once again. Realistically, Shuhu, he had a good start in the first 3 games. But so far this episode, I've only done 2 games, but he's been a bit rubbish. Kane, Marin and Guest with the goals, a clean sheet. I believe that's 2 out of 7 now towards our goal. Or might actually be our first, I don't remember. Either way, it's a clean sheet at home. Take a look, see if we deserved it. 51-49 in terms of possession for Oldham. We had 10 shots to their 6. We had 3 expected goals to their 1.7. We got exactly what was expected of us, to be honest. That's really good. Realistically, De Angelis should have had a lot more than 7.1, but I'm not going to go into the wherefores and whys and whatever. Very good game from him. Marius Marin, man of the match with an 8.4. Goal and an assist for him. Shuhu with an assist at 7.6, Alan Kane with a goal and a 7.5, and Bruno Caballero with an assist and a 7.2. Josh Guest down there as well with a goal, sorry, and a 6.9. Roman Lishka up there as well. Let's take a look at his save rate. It's just skipped 3 players without me asking to, but okay. 100% save success rate. Only 3 shots on his goal, and actually 1 off his goal, and he still saved it. Man of the match with them, if you can pick one, it's Callum Whelan with a 7.1. Not a great performance all around, though. We kept him quiet. We've done very well there defensively, and that's what I want more of defensively. I don't know if it was because I could just concentrate because I wasn't commentating, or just because their attack was poor. Might be a bit of both.
Some questions regarding the match?
3-0. I think Oldham Athletic were never able to match you. dominated the game. I don't know how they have more possession. I feel like we did. But they did, apparently, according to the stats. Would you say you controlled the game? I would say so. Kept our shape really well. I'd usually say we deserved our goals today, but we actually kept our shape really well. The defence was brilliant. Midfield, maybe a little bit out of position occasionally, but Caballero, I want him to be a bit more wider. Because he's fast. He was very good in midfield. He wasn't. He was just the highest rated. He stayed alert. He wasn't great at all, but like, give him his credit, I suppose, if you want.
That'll be all, thank you.
Oh dear. Boss, I got to be honest, I was worried that you were thinking about replacing me, new faces at the club, stories in the papers. I suppose I just felt a bit insecure. Thanks for checking things out. That's how broken this game is, because I haven't used him once. Except for the Wimbledon game, I think. Luis Latanzio is back. He won't be starting in this game anyway, because it's the Johnson's Paint Trophy. I won't put a completely awful team out, but I won't be putting the top tier team out either, because we have got a game coming up against Swindon and they're quite high in the league. Marius Marin receiving a transfer offer here for 1.65 million from SV Voldhof. A quick decline there, I think. I don't know how much Marin is going to grow, but for now I'm enjoying using him, and he's been playing really well in this episode so far, so he ain't going anywhere. Now this is his final proving ground. Had a good game there, but his final proving ground. Roman Lishka. I've got an offer from Martin Furrer, which is one of the men I want to get gone out of this club, and honestly I thought he'd already gone. But Martin Furrer receiving an offer from Chindia. I've got two messages here. Been playing pretty well lately. I'm feeling really good. I hope it means I won't be on the bench against Cambridge. To be fair, we've got bigger games coming up, and that's probably one of the more times it makes sense. Just wondering, boss, have I got any chance of being involved in our next game? You know what? Yeah, sure, fuck it, why not? You get your chance. Neon Saba can have a run out. Just before we go into this, though, I want to have a little scan at the league table, see what it looks like. Back up into 7th now with that win. And Shrewsbury dropped points, which means Exeter go top. It's quite interesting, as you can see, how close it is once again. And down the bottom end, have we actually got anyone with 0 points? Nope. At least every team's got 1 point, which is fair enough. Carlisle and Hartlepool still occupying those bottom 2 areas. Bradford City having a brilliant start. When do we... I know this is off topic completely, but when do we face Bradford this season? Quite a while away, apparently. November 19th, so a few episodes away yet. Did I just see an FA Cup game there being Exeter? I saw a cup game. I think it was a cup game. Unless I'm just tripping. Honestly, I wasn't tripping. It's right there on the screen. Exeter once again versus Cullingworth. I can't believe we drew. The only team that's beaten us so far this season. It's like the game hates me. Which, to be fair, probably does. But I'm not going to fuck around in the FA Cup. I'm putting out the full squad for that. We've got to go on a cup run. Alright. Let's continue on. Let's keep the momentum going. We're against Cambridge United. In the first group game of the Johnson's Paint Trophy. We'll be rotating the whole team completely. More or less. Wilkins will come up for Neon Saba, who asked for a game. Vucic will come in. But we're going to keep DeAngelis on because of his good form. Allo will come off. Not for Bourne. But for Bailey or Kovacic, I think. CDM will be. I suppose I'll have to say Alexandria, won't it? Don't want to trust Ferrer there. It might be his last game. You know what? Fuck it. I know he's out of position, but we'll give it a go. Lucas in there. We'll keep Cavalier. In fact, we'll have to go with the old school midfield here. Cavalier won't be playing there. That's going to make that clear. We're going to bring on Amaral for there. And then we'll have Kane and Guest up top, who I know you'd think they're the second string strikers, but at the moment they've had the form. Shu Hu has been bloody awful. In fact, actually, no, Laura Latanzio did ask, didn't they? You know what? Heck it, we'll put Latanzio on. For... Oh, did I put him on? No, I can't. I can't justify it. I already said in the message anyway. We've got bigger games coming up. He'll be fine. Like I was saying anyway about the strikers, you think these are second string strikers, but Laura Latanzio's had a red card and Shu Hu hasn't scored this episode yet. Whereas Guest and Kane have been alright. Kane could maybe get some more goals here. We'll see. We've got Cambridge United, though. They're playing a 4-2-3-1 wide. We've got Lishgate in goal. Neon Sabat and Kovacic as the fullbacks. DeAngelis and Vucic, who has been given the captaincy, which is wrong, obviously, because we've got the old school midfield on. I wish you could set multiple captains. It's a pain in the arse that you can't, to be honest. But anyway, yeah, Vucic and DeAngelis as the centre-backs. Ferrer as the centre defensive mid. That could be a calamity, but also quite funny. Lees and Lucas as the centre mids, Amaral as the cam, and Guest and Kane up front. We don't have a striker on the bench, which I'm going to rectify. Actually, am I going to rectify? I probably should put a striker on the bench, shouldn't I? We do need one, but I don't know which one to put on. You know, give Illich a go. Marin can have a full rest. He doesn't get a lot of those. You can have a full rest in this game. And I haven't tried Illich yet, so he might work out. We'll never know, but we're going to go in with this and see how it goes. This is the game I care the least about. If we do lose, we lose, and we get probably knocked out of the Papa John's trophy, but I mean, if we win, I low-key kind of want to go for it, just in case if we don't win the league, or if we, well, we won't win the FA Cup, but if we don't win a trophy, at least we've got something to show for the second season. We didn't get anything the first season. All we got was relegation struggles.
Well, the game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week, and the fans are pouring into the stadium.
All right. I don't know what our stadium's called. Shit.
We'll
right.
have
Hold on.
kick of the ball for you live on EA TV.
Cambridge United. Are we actually even away? We might be at Roydwood Terrace.
Hi everyone, it is an absolutely splendid.
Oh, we're at the Cambridge Stadium, okay.
And we're looking forward
Just how much attention I pay. The Abbey Stadium.
And my commentary partner, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And what we've got coming up for you is group stage action from the Cup. Stuart, tell us about your pre-match thoughts.
Well, it's vital that you don't have an off day in these group games. Consistency is key to progressing further in the tournament. I'm looking forward
we've
to a
got
hard-fought
two
contest
decent
today, Derek.
teams. Cambridge, who were League One last season, obviously got relegated.
Well, you never quite know who's going
And
to emerge
they're
from
actually
the shadows
doing quite
and
well in the
become a match
league
winner, but
this
man
season,
might
in
be a
League
decent
2.
shout. What are you
And we've
expecting
got
to see
Bolton,
from him, Stuart?
Well,
who
in the last
in
game,
real
he was
life probably will
absolutely
get promoted or at least get in playoffs,
Just the two goals
but
he
in
scored, but
this
his
career mode are in
general
League
play,
1
his
still.
play, his
Hence why
ability
he's
to
still
run
in this
beyond
tournament.
defenders, his ability on the ball to create. I think we're going to see more of the same today.
So by no means easy games. And realistically, these guys will probably be playing their main squads. We haven't done that. So that could be a problem. I haven't gone threadbare with the rubbish that we did last year, where I literally just put 50 ratings on because I didn't want to do this tournament. But I haven't put out the full squad either.
Well, they're starting with an attacking 4-5-1 formation, with 3 players in advance of 2 holding
It's a strong
midfielders.
squad they're
But
still
it's
using.
important that the wide players come in field to join the
By
centre
no
forward
means
at
a
the
backup
right
squad,
side.
it looks like one of their main ones. Or at least a lot of their main players in there.
This is how the visitors will set up today.
For us, we've got a few main players in there,
Players need to have a different skill
but
set.
majority
Obviously, the
is
player has to be quick
rotational
defensively,
talent.
whereas the player at the top of the diamond
Main ones I
has
can
to
really
be
see are
effective
Lishka,
with
De
passing and
Angelis,
be the team's creative spark.
and maybe Lees or Lucas if you want to still count them as mains, which I do. I don't count them as starting 11, but I still say they're in the main squad. Hope this doesn't clash too much. I think we're safe. Should probably check the kits over. Realistically, I should have just probably gone the green kit to be rather safe and sorry. They've passed the ball off the pitch inside 53 seconds. And Neon Saba gets his first touch of a football in goodness knows how long. De Angelis getting to continue on the pitch, mainly because of how brilliant he was against Oldham. The best defender out there, I think. That was for Amaral again, but okay. Aim it there if you like, Lucas. You're meant to be one of the main men. Just hyped you up as one of the main men and you've just done that.
Adam May.
Going to be committing Vucic. I don't know where Adam May's passed that to. Lees to Kane. Trying to just hold it up for an option. Lees has become that option. Alan Kane again though. Referee.
Oh, and a penalty has been awarded. Big moment here.
Harrison dunk with a yellow. It wasn't last man.
It's also going to be a booking.
So that's probably why it's only a yellow. I'm not going to argue with the card, but 100% a penalty. And Alan Kane has his chance here to score 2 in 2. Josh Guest standing over it, but of course he will give it to Alan Kane because whoever wins it takes it at this club. And if he misses it, then it's on me, realistically. Oh my god, his stats are awful.
Can he make it 1-0?
Oh, no doubt about it. Alan Kane puts us in the lead in this Papa John's Trophy match. A penalty that he won and was definitely a penalty. And he's tucked it away. We might be seeing some flashes of brilliance from this kid.
Here it is again, and he makes it look
A good goal to open the scoring against Oldham last game. I gave him my faith and he repaid it. And in this game we've given him another start and he scored again. And I would have betted him on scoring the chance if he'd not been taken down for a penalty, to be honest. But now he's been guaranteed a goal, more or less. Alan Kane makes it 1-0 here at the Abbey Stadium. I forgot the name of it. Any old way, we are 1-0 up against Cambridge in this group. They're on the back of a relegation as well, so they might not be as good. They might have lost some key players. Martin Furrer getting in there. Like swimwear. Not able to keep the ball though because it's FIFA 22.
Adam May. Untidy in possession.
Kovacic with some strength. Honestly, I wouldn't care if Lishka does concede. Although this is probably one of the games where I don't care, but in general, these are the games. I should probably make that clear. In general, these would be the games. Like the games that don't matter to me as much. I wouldn't care about conceding goals. But this is Lishka's last proving ground. If he has a good game here, he's going to be our number 1 for the season. If he doesn't have a good game here, we're bringing in reinforcements.
It's neat passing, confidence on the ball.
Oh, Alan Kane just couldn't turn around Beckett there. I'm sure that would have been 2-0. De Angelis stopping it in its tracks. And I think with De Angelis at the back, and with the fact that Kane and Guest are in good form up front, I don't have any worries this game anyway. Lees has tried to deliver it. Not quite got past the man. I think if I had handballs on in the box as well, that would have been another penalty. But I don't want to have like penalty central. So if we concede them as much as I was scoring them, I'm just been mental. Already had enough of bloody mental scoring this season. So last season, I should say. Last season we had some ridiculous ones. I believe we went 5-1 down to Carlisle, and then we won 6-5. So that's kind of where we're at. I just want to try and calm it down and relax a bit more this season. Can't turn around the last man with Alan Kane. He's got no physicality. That's the only problem. I say that's the only problem. Like, he's a complete striker. Other than that, he's not by any means. But that's the biggest problem, I think. The biggest drawback to Alan Kane. Vucic with a wonderful tackle. I'd like him to succeed, but we've just brought bigger and better centre-backs in, so you'll be getting less game time, unfortunately. I can't remember what his potential was. I'm assuming it was quite good if I promoted him. Oh, Amaral. Not quite enough direction on the pass.
Can they trouble the opposition this time?
Gan just has that, surely. What a tackle!
How about that for a piece of tackling to
Lorenzo
break things
De
up?
Angelis. I can't remember if his... Okay,
Having
what?
won the ball back, they might be able
What
to
just happened with him
profit.
and Neon Saba there? I don't know if his... I can't remember if his first name's actually Lorenzo. I kind of made it up.
Forward. Oh, marvellous save.
I think it's actually ricocheted off May, hasn't it? It's a brilliant ball through to the Cambridge man, but Lishka's done well to deal with it. Again, I don't know if it's ours or theirs because it's taking forever to do the replay. It is in fact a goal kick to ourselves. Playing quite well, I would say. Got the lead
On the ball, Lucas.
for a penalty that was definitely a penalty. Alan Kane put it away quite confidently.
Kane.
But maybe try and get a second one. Try and make that space. Amaral, try to get over to Finlay Lucas. Oh, he's got in!
And that
What a
increases the
header.
advantage to 2. Just what they wanted and just what they deserved.
I expected it to not, but it did. And that's good.
Well, as you
I'm
can
happy
see,
with that.
he gets there first, he makes good contact with the ball and finds the back of the net. That's a decent header.
Finlay Lucas, I brought him in, one of the old school boys. He's made it 2-0.
2-0 now.
I'm trying to troubleshoot the headset thing at the same time, so I'm mainly focusing on the game, but if a message comes through, like when I score or when the ball goes out of play, I'll take a quick look at it.
Smith on the ball.
Just to kind of troubleshoot the problem.
Terrific block.
Brilliant save by Roman Lishka, and he's held on to it.
Well, that's just exceptional. He reacted so quickly there.
Lucas.
Well, there you have it. The away team have had so
Gosh,
much
guess.
possession. They've
He's
passed
turned his
it
man
well,
here.
their
He
movement's
has.
been
He's been
good,
let
and
open. Oh, come on.
Only by the crossbar.
That should be
The
3-0.
last touch off the defender, so a corner coming up.
Alright, Colin Callum Lees deliver this well.
Trying
De
to
Angelis, the
deliver it
target.
accurately.
Okay, Vucic.
Fantastic defending. Let's
Amaral.
see if it helps the opposition.
Can't get the shot off. It's been tackled off him, and now they could go counter. Oh dear.
Danger averted for now.
Neon Sabre, it's on you.
Counter-attacking
Oh!
very much an
It's a good
option.
tackle. Can I keep the ball? I can.
And
Go on,
dispossessed.
Cyrus. Alan Kane.
Kane.
Oh, you
Well, it was a
fucking...
superb
You see what he's like in open
counter-attack.
play
Not
sometimes.
such high marks for the finish.
Well, the build-up to the shot was great. Good defending, quick transition and excellent movement. It just needed a much better finish.
Fucking hell, man. That's Alan Kane. That's the real Alan Kane going back into the frame there.
Well, on the cusp of the half-time interval.
Vucic to
and
win the
visitors
header, get
are
out to
prospering.
Lucas.
Stuart, what have you made of the
We've been
performance?
controlling
Well,
the
they've
game,
played
I
some
think,
really good
personally.
football up to now. In particular, the way they've
Josh
got
Guest,
into
I just don't think they care about it as much as we do, to be honest. Amaral can't get a shot off. Mainly because it was meant for Lees, but we'll not go down that road. The road of I'm passing it to a certain player, but it's going to the wrong player because there's no point. It's a dead end. Just like some of these passes.
We are going to have 2 additional minutes.
Looks on to Kane. You have been in good form. You've been in good scoring form, Lees. Don't let me down everywhere else.
And still looking for space.
De Angelis is able to clear it. It's good boot off the pitch for half time.
A chance
Not
there
taking
for the
any
defensive
risks because of
managers
just
to
how
address their charges.
stupid the injury
It
time
is
can get in this game.
half-time here. Well, he hasn't quite had the impact and attack that we were expecting, Stuart.
Yeah, he's struggled to get on the ball in dangerous areas. You can argue the service hasn't been good enough, but I don't think his movement has been dynamic as it normally is. He certainly needs to improve here.
Alright. 2-0 to the good. Taking a look at other results. The only one I really care about is the Bolton game. But of course there isn't a Bolton game because there's only 3 teams in each group. My brain isn't on apparently. Match facts. Is it exactly what we expect? It's fair enough. It's very close actually. Possession we've just controlled the ball. But 4 shots to 3 and 1.9 expected goals each. Can I suggest that maybe Cambridge should be in this one a bit more? They have 1 more pass than us. Alan Kane looking a bit worse aware. I don't think I actually put a striker on the bench though. Oh, I did. I put Illich on. Oh, I mean, I don't even know if he is a striker. He looks more like a winger, to be honest with you. I don't know. We'll give him a run out anyway, maybe sometime in the second half. In fact, probably will do because of Alan Kane's tiredness. I think they've made a substitution. Lancaster coming on for Tracy. I believe Lancaster is a striker, so an attacking option for Cambridge to try and get back into this one.
Please. Kane.
Just gonna try and control the play again. I don't want to go to the point where I'm passing it around the back, of course, but there's no point in rushing when we're 2 goals up, is there? Neon Saba, who's had a solid game, to be honest. Amaral, I mean, he's gone for a stupid slide tackle, but somehow it's worked out for them. To the direction I ran in. Kovacic is going to beat Brophy to that. Kovacic has been solid today as well. Full ratings to Kovacic. Oh, okay, Lucas, man. You've had a good game because you scored. You get default good game because of that, but like, mate. Passing's leaving a lot to be desired from a centre mid that should be good at passing. Oh, great by Lishka, closing that angle down. I thought I got the ball away, but FIFA 22, you're never sure. Josh Guest might get ahead of Beckett here. It's bounced backwards. Interesting. It's not what I wanted it to do at all. For Guest. There's so many men we can run through. I don't know which one to pass to. That wasn't the one. I aim for Lucas.
And the counter looks on here. Options available.
Should we shut down our ball? It lets me go the player I want to go, but Vucic has been dragged that position because it's not let me go. Player I want to go, which I believe was De Angelis. Neon Saba asked for the game, received the game. Usually will receive the game unless either I forget or I just don't think it's a good enough opportunity. Alan Kane, turn inside your man. Oh, he's still read you like a book, to be fair. It's good defending. Cambridge man. Some of these players will still come from League One. In fact, most of them will be from League One. Right, there was a relegated League One team because they're down here again. In real life, I think they're actually doing okay. I don't really follow League One. I follow Premier League and League Two. With Bradford and Man United, obviously. Should be holding on to that, really, but at least it's another save. Keeps Lishka involved. Throw to Lucas. I just realised this won't count as one of our objectives. I've not fucking passed it there, man. Won't count as one of our objectives because it's an away match. And also, bloody... I don't know what was better. I actually don't know what was better. That ridiculous strike from Lancaster. Or the fact that Lishka has put in a brilliant save to tip it over. That was a wonderful save.
Who's going to get on the end of it?
I think we've got our answer as to what we're going to do about the goalkeeper problem, which I don't think there is much of a problem at the moment. Granted, he wasn't great against Exeter, but every keeper has a bad day.
Good-looking sequence.
He was solid against Oldham. Granted, he didn't have a lot of chances, but he saved what did come on target. But also, the game today, that save there kind of just reinstalled my faith in him. Lucas has been... Alright, bro, we're going to have to make some substitutions, mainly because of Lucas's... I don't know why, but he just seems off the pace a bit. So we're going to bring on... We don't have a centre mid. I don't really want to bring Mason on. I probably shouldn't even put Mason on the bench. We're going to bring on Illich, though. You know, fuck it, we'll bring on Mason. I know I shouldn't, but... Any excuse to just, you know, shore it up, make it secure. And I know De Angelis was picked because of his good form, but Vucic, I haven't used him in a while. He's been brilliant today as well. Finley Lucas is doing my fucking nutting. Martin Ferrer is on alright in that holding role. Well, need to actually do much. Oh dear. Yeah, that's on me there. The defence is all over the place. You know, you can just tell when they're going to score.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his
You don't get everything, I suppose. Clean sheet isn't too much of a problem. Substitutions, maybe we do need them now, you know, just to shore up the result, like I said. But maybe another goal required. O'Neill gets one back. It was a good finish. And it was poor from me in terms of defending. It's one bad bit of defending we've had all game because we've been solid otherwise, I would say. And I don't want to... I can't drop this. I can't drop this. I know I don't care about it. But if I do drop this, then we don't get to... Like, I kind of do care about it. It's a trophy at the end of the day, innit? I'm kidding on that I don't give a fuck, but... It's a trophy. Oh, I don't why A, Mason left that for so long, and B, he just completely tried to be an idiot there. I know I said I didn't care about how many we conceded, but if we're conceding the same amount as we're scoring, then that is a bit of an issue. Oh, I thought it was a corner, goal kick. I was waiting for the corner to come in, to be honest. Still try to troubleshoot this headset thing. I don't think there's really a fix to it unless the EA fix something in there. It might be something in the game I can't personally fix. That's... I don't know about that, LH, mate. Lucas has just been in a world of his own this game, man. I'm low-key glad we've got Alexandra and Caballero, man. Because Lucas he's not been awful, but he just hasn't been as good as he was last season, in my opinion. Today he's been a bit shitty. A lot shitty, actually. Just couldn't... He can't string a pass. I don't know what's up with him, but... He won't be starting in the next game anyway, regardless. Whether he was playing bad or whether he was playing good, he probably wouldn't have been starting, so... It's Swindon up next, and we need pretty much the best we can get. Which is a very stark contrast, because last season it was us and them near the bottom when we played them. We beat them without a problem, but they seem to have popped off so far this season, so we need to be aware of that. Not be too lax. Illich just... I mean, we've won the free kick out of it, but Illich just feels a little bit slow. I know he's got 78 pace. I think he isn't a centre forward. I think he's probably a wide midfielder. But we can't really have a wide midfielder because we don't have the formation for it. We may switch back to it in the future. But this is what we're playing right now, and it doesn't currently possess a wide midfielder. I've not played that there with Leeds. The game is trying to screw me. See what I mean? They intercept it and keep it. I intercept it and they get it back.
5 minutes left.
Really looking forward to these last few minutes plus. Probably about 12 minutes injury time, despite there's nothing happening in the second half, more or less.
Mason
Through to Guest. Back into Mason. Lucas, go on, son.
Can he take the chance?
Please, go on, son. Oh. I thought he'd come back on in time. God damn. Just off. I mean, whatever happens, we're wasting time just to keep this result. And I'm honestly fine with a 2-1. Just as long as it doesn't go to a last minute 2-all. I'll try to get out third just to, you know, seal the deal. But they are going to push for an equaliser here. We need to beat these guys because we probably will lose to Bolton, and it'll come down to that.
This could be the final opportunity
Lees
to
with a block,
snap
4
something.
minutes. So where have these come from then? I
Has awarded a corner following that touch.
think we've had a goal each this second half. If I touch it, I scored both my goals in the first half, didn't I? Maybe substitutions, I don't know. I think the game just makes it up as it
Now
goes
sending
along.
it in.
For
Well, they survived the
Lucas,
attack.
we're getting it away. We might be able to go on the counter-attack here. Lucas hasn't been brilliant today, but might be instrumental in just keeping it on the
He
pitch
might
for
be
us.
able to profit from the wide
Illich.
position.
Guest. Lees.
Lees.
Try to find a way through, but they're just not letting me, so I might as well just keep it in midfield.
Good looking ball. Very comfortable.
Ah, they've intercepted it. We've still tried to go for that third.
And the referee
But,
brings this contest to an
We'll take
end.
the victory.
Well, that really is how you want to start any campaign.
I reckon if
with
we
a
go
match
for our
day
full
one
side, we
victory
walked
away
it,
from home.
but
Yeah, it's
There's
so
a bit of
vital
a-
to get off to a quick start
bit
in
of a
these
scrappy
group
one in the
stages.
end. They got
They'll
a
be
very
happy
good
with
goal
the
for
3
O'Neill
points,
to
but now
make
they
it
have to back up
interesting,
in
put
the
it
next
back in the
game.
balance.
6 points and you're halfway
But
there.
realistically, I think we had it
Just seems in
wrapped
this
up.
game, he's been a step
I
ahead
don't
of
understand
his
why
opponents
people,
in
when they
every
get
way,
subbed
Stuart.
off, it doesn't show the
Well, he's certainly
person, it
played
just
his
shows
part
the
in the win
crowd.
today, both with his
That's a good
penalty
glitch
and
this year, where it just
general
doesn't show the
play.
right
Both of them was a
person,
constant
or it
threat
just doesn't
throughout
show
the game.
anyone. Kane getting the penalty to kick things off for the goal scorer, and Lucas adding the second. He may have got that goal, that headed goal, but his passing today was abysmal. He'll still get a somewhat high rating due to his fucking pass, to his goal. Let's take a look at the ratings, or we may have, it's a bit of a smash and grab realistically. 2-1 to Collingworth in the end, 58, possession to 42, 9 shots to 5, 4.7 expected goals to 2. I mean, we've got our expected goals exactly again. That's 2 times in a row, so at least we're doing what we're expected to do. But they were expected 4.7 and only got 1, so big up Lishka, who got the man of the match. And I can't debate that at all. He is going to be our number 1. Watch after September now, he'll just go back to shit again and we'll concede about 16 million. He's playing good just to prove himself and he'll go back to being awful. Finlay Lucas, the next highest player, even though his passing rate was not great. 7.5 and a goal. Alan Kane with a 7.3 and a goal. Eulogio Amaral with a 7.1 and an assist. DeAngelis and, where is he, Vucic, good at the back again. They had one little slip up, it led to their goal, but more or less very good. I hope I don't get copyrighted for the end song there. I don't make money off of these anyway, so it doesn't matter too much.
Some questions regarding the match.
Got the dub. Give Vladko Illich a chance. He wasn't anything spectacular. I'm still hoping a loan offer comes in for him. I may move him to a wide mid position where he probably should be playing and then loan him out. Cambridge were very much the underdogs. What do you mean? They were in League 1 last season and we struggled in League 2. We controlled the game for long spells. Carter's relying on strikers. That was really mean actually, because the defence didn't do bad at all. One slip up led to a goal for them, but they didn't do bad otherwise. Just been really mean to the defence. I was tense. Do you agree Cambridge United looked like they might equalise? No. Honestly. I thought we had it. And we did. After they got their goal,
Yeah,
we
no
just
further
pushed them for a
questions,
third.
thanks.
They didn't really come back at us. An equaliser, did they? In my opinion, anyway. I wish they'd just call it the EFL trophy instead of the Papa John's trophy. I understand why they're calling it that for sponsorship reasons, but still a pain in the arse, man. Right, so deadline day, we'll go over this, look at the most expensive transfers, and then we'll go into our final game. What time are we on, actually? 10 o'clock. Okay. Not too bad. Furrer, got another offer coming in for him. Oh, he's got 2 offers. Oh, Chindy still haven't negotiated yet. And yeah, Parker can go too. Been a good servant to this club, but Vucic is going to be a backup centre back if we even need one. So I'm sorry, boys. We've kind of upgraded in the centre back department. We needed to, and it's happened. Talks around Martin Farrell's proposed move to Academica broken down because he has gone to Chindia. Decent last game, to be fair, for us just there against Cambridge. Didn't need to do much, but that was the beauty of it. He did what he needed to do. Is that Parker gone? Parker has gone to Botoshani. Our two OG centre-backs out the door. You can see our signings there. I think we did sign just 5 free agents. Who? Alexandre, Caballero, De Angelis and Gomez. And on their way out, unfortunately, are Brady, Parker, Ferrer and Coates. 3 main players in that last season. Of course, Ferrer was our backup midfielder if we needed them. But we're trying to get to that next level, realistically, aren't we? We can't be thinking about just playing around in League 2. I've just seen the Mount go to Real Madrid for 95.4 million. Be interesting to read some of these transfers, see what's happened. Amaral transfer offer. I want to say yes, because we don't really need a back... Well, I guess we do. I can't. Sorry, Leighton Orient. If you hadn't beaten us last season and won the league... I said, yeah, no, I'm joking. No, seriousness. Nah, we can't sell him. He's our only backup cam at the moment. I don't know if we have anything special in the youth academy to back up Jay Mason if need be. So we'll keep Amaral for this season. Probably. Let's go back then to the start of the clubs and see what business has all been done. So Accrington sold Butcher. Is that Accrington? Is it Accrington? Is Accrington in our league? Hold on. I don't want to mess this up. Why is this still showing these standings? Go to the not Premier League. Go to League 2. We're going to go to the Premier League, hopefully. But Accrington in our division? They are? They got relegated. Man. Fair enough. I was second guessing myself. I didn't expect Accrington to get relegated. But here we are. Accrington sold Butcher. Didn't spend anyone. Or sign anyone, sorry. Barrow didn't do anything. Bradford City didn't do anything. Cambridge just sold 3 players. They sold Mitov. He was just playing there. They got rid of him because we beat them. Carlisle didn't do any business. Crawley bringing in 1 player for 590k. We've got 5 free agents in, and we've sent out 4 of our OG players. Extra haven't done anything. Forest Green haven't done anything. Harrogate haven't done anything. There'll be a lot down in League 2, to be honest. Hartlepool haven't done anything. Lincoln haven't done anything. Mansfield haven't done anything. Newport haven't done anything. We're getting a bit of a theme here. Northampton haven't done anything. Kaylor Dunn has left Oldham. He was a bit of a problem when we played them just there because of his pace, but he's gone now, luckily. Port Vale haven't done anything. Rochdale haven't done anything. Salford haven't done anything. Shrewsbury haven't done anything. Stevenage didn't do anything. Sutton didn't do anything. Swindon didn't do anything. Swindon didn't do anything? How have they suddenly become good then? Whatever. Walsall didn't do anything. And yeah, pretty boring in League 2. Truth be told. Now what we'll do is we'll move up to the final game of the episode. A couple of messages here. Atlanta United manager position. They want us to go to the MLS. I'd love to and everything, but I've got a project I'm doing here. I could do a journeyman career mode at some point, but the main focus right now is this one. Let's take a look at the youth squad, see if anything needs to be done. Meshkov looking very good. He just came through in the latest scout report, and honestly, might be ready for an immediate promotion. He could go cam and back up Jay Mason. Tabak still looking decent. Bogdanovic, I'm not sure about him, you know. The potential and the fact that he can only play wide. Don't know. We're not going to remove anyone for just now. We're just kind of having a little scan through. I might consider promoting Tabak and Meshkov. Not just now, though. We'll do it soon, probably. Nearly $1 billion spent for all the leagues. Marius Marin, bit late now, but he's had an offer from West Brom. They're probably back in the Premier League as well, so Marius Marin could become a Premier League player there if I'd accepted that, but he ain't going anywhere. I'm surprised we didn't get anything for Jay Mason. I'm really happy you managed to get the win today, boss, even though I made mistakes out there. Thanks for being true to your word. Don't pressure yourself. You're actually one of the better players. Truth be told. Anyway. Got one more game. Before we do that, take a little look at the biggest transfers of the summer window. So Mason Mount is the highest mover. 23 years of age, 85 rated. Mason Mount going to Real Madrid for 95.4 million. Lautaro Martinez going from Inter to Atletico for 90 million. Verratti moving to Sevilla for 73.6. Milinkovic-Savic moving to Real Sociedad for 70.5. What's his rating in this game now? 85. Solid. Nicolas Sula going across Germany there from Bayern to Leipzig. Usually you see it go the other way. 67.2 million, I should say. Not bad signing. And Kunku going from Leipzig to Juventus for 66.7. Richarlison moving across to West Ham. What's his rating? 83. 66.5 million for him. Artur going from Piemonte Calcio, or Juventus as we know him as, obviously, to Villarreal for 65 million. Serge Gnabry for Leicester. Interesting signing, to be fair. And 86 rated, 64.9 million. Bastoni going from Inter Milan to Chelsea for 61.6. He must be decent then. You'd think so, wouldn't you? But he's not even got his ratings showing, and they paid 61.6. Not very good scouting from Chelsea. Lucas Hernandez going from Bayern to Napoli for 56.4. Dani Olmo moving to Juventus for 56.3. Who's El Diaz? Luis Diaz, never heard of him. Going from Porto to Everton for 54.5. Joe Gomez has gone from Liverpool to Bayern for 52.1. Zakaria from Mönchengladbach to Berlin. He has moved across Germany for 52. Is it Danny Parejo? Yeah, Parejo going from Villarreal to Napoli. 51 million for Parejo. I mean, he's still 86, I guess. Soler's gone from Valencia to Lazio, 50.4. Estupinian gone from Villarreal to Leicester for 49.6. Gabriel Jesus has gone from Man City to Everton for 49.2. Jonathan David, he's going to be mad. He's going to be mega. I know it doesn't show his rating yet, but he's going to be mega. He's gone from Lille to Lyon, crossing across France for 48.6 million. Jose Gaya for 48.5 million to Juventus. Luca Digne to PSG. That's quite a lot. I've seen that one for Luca Digne. 48.4. He's gone back to his own country, though, to be fair. Lima gone to Inter from Leipzig for 48.2. Martinelli, quite a big money move to Wolfsburg for 48.2. His rating still doesn't show yet. John Stones has gone to Borussia Dortmund for 47.9. Okay. Lodi to Milan for 47.4. I'm kind of just going to see if there's any like big name players now. There are some surprising ones, like James Ward-Prowse going from Southampton to Espanyol for 45.4 million. Or maybe Dominic Calvert-Lewin going from Everton to Nice for 45.4 million. Musiala, he's meant to be really good, isn't he? He's gone to Arsenal for 44.2. Souček's left West Ham. Anthony Martial's gone from Manchester United to Atletico Madrid for 42.7 million. Ismaila Sarr gone to Lyon from Watford. Alvaro Morata's moved clubs again to Monaco. Gundogan's gone to Barcelona. Okay. And the man we've been kind of keeping tabs on, we'll keep tabs on, continue to. Adam Hlošek. Renato Sanchez. A man who really hasn't fulfilled his potential, in my opinion. But he's got Monaco. Anyone else? Marco Reus. Oh, yeah, like that would happen. Moved across Germany from Borussia Dortmund to Leipzig. Alright. Okay. Guiri's gone to Burnley. That's it. Romagnoli went to Barcelona. I didn't even clock that. Fair enough. Some that I expect to grow quite well, and then they don't grow quite well. But this is the most surprising one at the very, very top. Mason Mount has gone from Chelsea to Real Madrid. Imagine having Mason Mount at Collingworth. You never know, alright? I wouldn't say... Never say never. It depends how rich we get. But our own personal moves, we'll just cover them again. We signed Albert Gomez on the first day. What a signing it has been. Sold Jaden Coates for 830k. Sent out Jensen Saunders on loan, which obviously has proven to be a mistake because apparently he's the best player in the world when he plays against us. He scored past us in that game against Salford. We brought in Bruno Caballero, who was initially a left wing back, but we moved to centre mid, and he's probably better there. De Angelis, another one that's come in for free, as well as Rafael Alexandre. We got a few done on the same day. Wanted to make sure they were all done before the season started, realistically, and then Shuhu coming in as well. Loaned up Nikolic to St. Pat's. Sold Brady on a permanent deal to Sirius. Sold Ferrer on a permanent deal to Chindia. Sold Parker on a permanent deal to Botashani. And that is our summer window complete. Some promising free agents coming up on the list, but I don't want to, again, waste all my money on free agents. So we'll rejig this so it's back to our main starting lineup. I know they're not in good form at the moment, but we're going to give them another run out, another try up top together. And Nikolai Allo's out on international duty. So we put in Arlo Bourne in. And we'll give Luca Bailey a spot on the bench. In fact, no, we'll give it to Kovacic. He did well. That's probably how we'll line up for this one. Captaincy will be Jay Mason's unless Finlay Lucas or Callum Lees are on the pitch. Which, for this one, they aren't. We're going for our all-out squad besides, obviously, Nikolai Arlo. Arlo Bourne's having to fill that role for now. And before we go in any further into any more gameplay, which it will be the last game, but we will just do this before I forget. You right there from Argentina. You will be focusing on your passing a bit more because, my God, is it rubbish. Which one does the best passing? Playmaker, yeah. Helps his weak foot and his stamina as well, so it's decent. We can't do any more for his pace. He's 90 pace as it is. Doesn't need any more to his pace. What we do need to do is play this game. Did I save over already? I didn't, so I'm going to do that. Now we'll move into this final game of the episode.
Oh, thanks, guys. We're going to get started with the questions any minute now.
Fans believe losing Parker's going to be a blow. Do you think Vucic should step up? Why would he need to step up? We've got two brilliant centre-backs. He's got all the tools, yeah, but he's not going to be starting. He's rotation, it literally says. He knows what he's going to be doing. He'll be coming in if I feel like I need him. I mean, we'll just focus on our own performances. I'm going strong because they've started off the season well. Alright. They were shit last season, yes, but this season they seem to have had something in their coffees, and it's just, you know, started them off well. It started us off well, to be honest, as well. Keep the great run going. Not get distracted. Let's just work on a game at a time. I've also got Forest Green after this, so maybe I shouldn't go balls to the wall with my squad. But at the same time, I'm going to. Before we do, though, I will check where Forest Green are on the table. I'm not going to be a complete idiot. We're not playing that today. I probably won't remember to check next time, but we'll see where they are on the table. If the game wants to load, that'd be wonderful. They're in 13th. Okay, they've had a bad start to the season. It's not too bad. Swindon are in 4th somehow. I don't know what they've done. I don't know what magic they've done to get up here, but they have. First thing we're going to do immediately out of the gate, I think you know. Change those kits so they don't clash. We'll go in our away kit, obviously. We're our away team. Makes sense. But, what are they doing? 4-2-3-1 wide. We're doing a 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. Lishka in goal. Wilkins and Bourne as a full-backs. DeAngelis and Gomez as a centre-backs. Alexandre as a centre-defensive mid. Caballero and Marin as that centre mid partnership. That might become a thing. But I kind of don't want to... I don't want to completely phase out Lucas and Lees. Lucas was awful at last game, but I don't want to phase out either of them, really. Because they're the OGs. And it'll probably be their last season in Collingworth shirt, so I want to give them some good game time. But they'll probably get the game against Forest Green, to be honest. Mason in the centre attacking mid role and also the captain for today. And then Shuhu and Laura Latanzi up front. We're going to have one more chance to try and coexist up top and get some goals for us. If they don't, we might have to stick Guest or maybe even Kane into the starting lineup for a bit just to see how they do. Because they've actually been playing well. Now I need to find the Swindon Town stadium name because I have forgotten it. County Ground, that's the one. Pretty sure we beat them 3-0 there last season. Because they were rubbish. They're bottom of the league. They finished bottom by about 8 points, I believe. So I don't know what's happened this season.
Hello everyone and welcome. What we can't complain about today is the weather. Absolutely perfect.
Final game of the episode because it's getting quite late.
The former Arsenal and West Ham players.
I want to go to bed early tonight, trying to catch on my sleep. And of course, you guys don't want to be watching this forever. I think 4 games is a healthy amount each episode, to be honest. Truth be told. Let's see what their starting lineup is like then.
Well, I think they have a nice balance to their
Well,
team.
more or less what I'd
Solid back
expect
four,
from
two holding
the
midfielders,
players
three
against last
creative
season. They
players
haven't
in
done any
advance of
transfer
that, and a mobile
business.
centre forward. It's a good team.
But it does like a couple. It looks like a couple of players are a bit different, even though I've not done any business. Maybe they're promoted from within. I don't know. Youth Academy. What I do know is we need to beat them. So I want to finish on a win and finish in a good spot. We're back in the playoff spots, but it's not enough. I'd love to win the league, but I think that might be a bit out of our range. Then again, stranger things have happened. That man in the blue shirt in our goal can stay solid. Then I think anything's possible. The attack is perfectly fine on its day. It's just not had its days recently. At least these two strikers haven't had their days. Maybe I should have started Guest and Kane again. Guest is on the bench. I've dropped Kane to the reserves again, which I wish I hadn't done, because he's actually got 2 and 2. But I have done, unfortunately. So we'll see what happens.
And the match begins.
Going around a bit with Caballero. Just get a feel of the ball, get settled into this game a little bit. Think now we need to beat these guys. I've gone defensive already. I've actually remembered for once. Maybe just try to run down the line with Caballero. He's fast, to be fair. Latanzio. Someone kept the ball under pressure. Mason. Shuhu's back on side. Early goal perhaps. It's a good save from Wallacott. And we're going to get a corner. I thought about an early lead here against Swindon. That would have been brilliant. Shuhu took his man on easily. And he shot it across goal, but the keeper's got hands to it. I'm going to go short with it, obviously. Jay Mason probably has the capacity to deliver it onto someone's head if he really wanted to, but it's easier to do this.
It's a short one.
Latanzio. To box it to nobody, and it's actually... Oh, no. Okay, Marin's done very well there to make sure it doesn't devolve into a counter-attack. Shuhu.
He takes aim.
Oh, it's saved by Walcott again. Shuhu has started off very sharp in this one, testing the keeper. Not putting it in the back of the net yet, unfortunately. I wanted him to take an extra touch and then put it into the bottom left, but he didn't. So we went for the shot that we did. And it's forced another save and another corner. Jay Mason deliver it. I'm hoping it's going to go to Gomez, actually. It's locked onto De Angelis instead. Not great. I was hoping that would go to Gomez. They said it didn't quite, which is fine. Okay, I guess we're going to... Can I go as my striker, please? There we go. Kick straight to Mason. What is the keeper thinking? He's thinking that I'm going to give the ball straight back because I am for a player and it didn't go to him.
Well, as you can see,
and now Arlo Bourne, we'll try and get back. We are a top scoring team and we're not even the worst conceding, I don't think, for once.
Well, they've been devastating on the counter-attack. Their speed of passing
and we're hoping to stay that way if we're going to try and get promoted.
Today will be another
then again, could be in trouble. It's a good block. Had to have two defenders there, but it's done the job. Thought for a second it might sneak through and test Lishka, but luckily not. I'm not sure how he would fare with the test. That was a foul, but the ref's not given any advantage or anything for it, so it wouldn't have even... I'd lost the ball, it would play wouldn't have stopped. Latanzio. Okay. Right. We're going to have to figure this out. I don't know what's going on with these strikers, man. Transfer window's just closed up until January. And I'm relying on these strikers for the goals for the season. Or at least till January, I guess, now. Because I don't know what's going on with them. We may have to just bring on Guest and Kane because they seem to be the ones that are putting stuff away. I don't understand why my best strikers are not doing the best. Marius Marin to Mason. I've not ran there. I guess I don't want to go Allerborn then, do I? I'm just going to play it out wide. I'm just going to try and close it down this way. Payne.
Crossing possibilities.
Been tackled by Bourne. I knew what I was doing, but I've not been able to keep the ball.
Jack Payne.
Should be header for De Angelis, and it is, and we get it gone. For now anyway, Marius Marin. Who, I don't know how I've actually kept that, to be honest, because I shouldn't have done. I wanted to pass it through to Shuhu, but it wasn't really on. Latanzio, Caballero making that run, I hope.
And the emphasis is on creativity.
Oh my god, I pulled that.
Cleanly does he hit
Laura
that.
Latanzio's
The keeper was
clean.
never going to save it. What a good goal that is.
It's just skipped the whole thing. I've just had a massive lag spike. But you can see the replay here. That is wonderful. That's more of what I expect. In fact, I don't even expect that. That's brilliance. That's what he's capable of. So, right. I did fuck up in the build-up. Caballero, I was meant to pass it off earlier with him.
Back underway.
But luckily it's fallen to Laura Latanzio. We've just decided to score a banger, and he's intercepted. He's on his way again. Okay, I got a bit too greedy with him. I did just get a little bit too greedy there with the boy.
Hunt.
Same towards their striker. We need to try and close this down. I don't trust this game in terms of defending at all. Even when I do defend well, you don't always get rewarded for it. Caballero to Latanzio. I've not always... I have, actually. I'm not going to lie to you. I have. That's exactly what I've done with the touch. But it wasn't intentional. I was just trying to flick it completely to the left, and I've just kind of misflicked it, if that makes sense. We're going to play up there. Bourne's not anywhere to be seen. Let's close it down with De Angelis, who has done very well. Oh. Okay, see what I mean? So do you see what I mean, by the way, in terms of trying to get rewarded with defending? The reason that he ran all the way through there, by the way, I'm trying to switch to Gomez and I can't. I'm physically not being allowed to. He just wouldn't let me. He's like, no. You're not going your centre back to defend. Don't be silly. Oh, I didn't pass it there. I've tried to use Caballero's pace to just run the whole way through, and it's not working at all. Now Gomez, I don't know why you're committing to it. That is going to be Alexandre's good tracking back from our CDM.
Well, a goal update
Gomez
for
to
us to know about.
DeAngelis.
Let's hear more from Alex Scott.
Marin.
Yeah, it's a
Can I get through to Shuhu? No, because I've been cut through the back of. Come
The
on,
onus
give him a
is
red.
on the referee
Oh,
to take
go
action
away,
if it's
man. Give
And
him
he
a
does
red.
produce the yellow card.
I don't know if it was
Certainly
actually, to
deserved
be
a yellow.
honest, but I
It's a
want it to
poor
be.
challenge, you have to say.
I don't know. He's got nothing to the ball, realistically, has he? Oh, whatever. We get a free kick. I was thinking of playing that for it to Shuhu, but I didn't get the opportunity. So I just got put
Well,
to the ground.
apologies to Alex for having to cut
Yeah,
her
Marius
off
Marin
when
going
we
to continue
did.
what his plan was
To
initially
recap,
anyway.
the home side were able to find
Except
the
he's
net
not,
in that
because
game,
Alexandre
and
is
they now hold
locked
a
onto it.
1-0 lead.
Or he's not locked onto it even. Bounced off ball and straight back to their player because FIFA
Now
22.
Gladwin. Well,
Thought
still
tackled.
searching for the equaliser, but
Hadn't.
not passing it
Because once
anxiously.
again, FIFA 22. Great block again. Does it matter? At the moment, yes, because we've actually got away with Caballero. Jay Mason could play for a Shuhu if he can get away from Baldry.
Might be a chance here.
And this is the moment for our Chinese striker. Except it's not. He's been unselfish. And it's been 2-0 now for Collingworth.
Another goal. And now it's
And
a
low-key
matter
wants to
of
just take that on
avoiding
with
any
Shuhu
silly
because his
mistakes.
striking recently has not been great. But I might have missed. I just
Well,
want to
here's the
ensure a
replay,
little
and
lead
just
here
look
for
how
us.
quickly they break forward
Bit of an
once they
insurance
win the ball
policy.
back. But really, the goalkeeper should never
You might
be
be
exposed
thinking,
that
oh, world
easily.
class is going to be
Great
easy
speed
for you.
goal
To be
from
honest,
local defenders.
maybe a tiny bit. But there's still a lot of challenge in defending, which is why I'm not really changing it for now anyway. Not for a while. Laurel Tanzio gets a double in this first half to make it 2-0. Shuhu getting a brilliant ball from Mason, doing all the running and then playing it off to his strike partner. That's a bit more of what we like to see.
Might be able to get in behind
Am I
the
invisible?
defence.
Little Tanzio then, I guess. McCarty trying to make
Crossed in
something.
there. Well, not
And he
cleared
has.
away
It's not fully
completely.
cleared.
Could be threatening. Jack Payne. On to Gladwin.
Just try to concentrate. I'm sorry for being so quiet.
Space to cross it.
Oh,
So the
Oh, that
referee
passing
brings the
play for
first
that.
half to an end, and it's the
I wouldn't have
visiting
bothered.
fans
I
who'll be
genuinely
the
just wouldn't have
happier
bothered.
of the two, Stuart.
Well, we said before the game.
2-0
what a
to the
brilliant
good at
side they are going
half-time.
forward, and they've proved that
I
in
don't know
the
if it's
first half.
deserved.
Their combination play
I feel
all
like
over
it
the pitch
is.
has been
Swindon
really
have had
good.
their
It's
opportunities,
been
don't
a
get me
top
wrong,
display
but
so far.
we've taken ours. And especially Latanzio seems to be coming back to his best. His first goal was wonderful. And his second goal was very well worked by Mason and Shuhu to get it into that situation. Taking a look around the grounds. Bradford losing again, man. They really do start off bad, don't they? They'll probably recover it, but start off bad quite a lot. Looking at the stats, 51 to 49 possession in terms of, or in favour of, Swindon, but we've had double their shots, 6 shots to 3, and our expected goals is 2.3 to their 1. So I'd say we deserve the lead. Shot accuracy for them has been 0. They've not hit a shot target yet.
Substitution for Swindon Town.
Substitution for the home side, Leiden coming on for Bradford.
So far, and now the second half is underway.
Number 8, Jordan Leiden.
Decent progress with the ball at his feet.
Cardi really going for it early in this half, and Wilkins really closing it down. I put a lot of faith into Wilkins here. It was meant to be Caballero, it was meant to be our left back for the season. But of course there is
Tackle
reasons
taken
why
away.
he's not, and it's because he works better as a centre mid. He's still going to have to do the passing drills to make his passing a little bit better, but in terms of his rest of his stats, well, next best thing from what he could have been, which would have been a wide midfielder, obviously, is a centre mid.
Tidy tackle.
I can't put him as a wide midfielder because we don't have them.
Well, news of a goal in
I
one of the
aimed up
matches.
for
Over to
Latanzio
Alex
actually, but
Scott.
alright. There we go.
It's a goal for Exeter City. The score's level again now at 1-1 with 51 minutes.
Caballero.
No messing
Oh,
around.
try to lift it over. Is Alexandre? It's not going to work. Marius Marin, can he win it?
And they
No.
couldn't keep possession.
Okay then.
Could be a chance to break here.
Can't get the header in front.
Well, they
We're in a bit of trouble now.
It might be on for them.
Seems we've got our defensive line back, which is fine now. But that was what I was worried about. Can I go to Marius Marin? No.
Could reduce the deficit.
So I'm just gonna take a second here. It won't show up in the replay, so I'm just gonna have a little think here. I'm just gonna just take a look at this. So I've been pressing LB, right, to, you know, switch player. Oh. It is LB. So why isn't it going to the fucking player I want? I try and do the right stick thing as well to help player changing. But the game is just like, absolutely not, we'll still go to the wrong player. They're celebrating like they've just won the league. I mean, it is their home stadium, so I'm expecting a lot of noise, but still 2-1 down.
Well, just look how he holds off.
And we've 100% been the better team. They've got lucky there because I'm not allowed to use the player that I want to use. Although a bit of a thing for Lishka here. It's their first shot on target, and they've put it past my goalkeeper. I'm not too fussed because we're probably still going to win this match. I have belief that we can control it enough to win. I just wish I could speak words easier as well. But two,
and beating the defender.
I don't know what my second point was.
And cuts inside.
Wasn't a pass, I'm technically not offside there with Shuhu, which is good.
Marin
gets it back again.
This attack looks highly promising.
I've tried to, whoever it landed to, I tried to first time shoot it. For whatever reason, it's just taking a touch anyway.
And that is going to be a free kick.
Free kick to me anyway. With the trampling on the edge of the area.
For the yellow card, but not this one.
Yeah, another foul, and he will
Mason,
get a yellow card, that's for sure.
Ready to do something here. Honestly, I probably won't shoot it, but there's a bit in the back of my head saying, just fucking go for it, lad. I think it's like 33 yards, so I'm not gonna. Substitutions first, though, for the home side. They're really thinking they can get back into this one now. Dabere coming off for East. Realistically, they could. They very much could. But I hope they don't.
He plays it short.
Gomez. Marin. Popped into the box for Tanzio to win the header. Oh, alright.
Well, he's been fantastic up to now. You'd think it's going to come if he gets another opportunity.
The fact that Tanzio's won a header is quite mind-boggling in its own right because he's 5'5". But at the same time, nearly a goal. Alexandre. Oh, Mason, please. Oh, you tate, man. Oh, I've actually fouled him as well.
Well, it's an exciting transfer, isn't it?
I beg we don't. I beg we don't just bottle this up now. Wilkins, good tackle, but it's going to be a throw into Swindon. I think they're making their final sub already. They ain't fucking around. And honestly, I think we'll make a couple of subs here as well. I don't want to bring off Shuhu because he needs his goal, so I'm not gonna. I'll bring off Guest. I'll bring off Tanzio for Guest. We're just gonna put Lees in here. No, we're not. We're gonna put Lucas in there because I didn't realise Lucas was on the bench as well. And for now, I think that's all we're gonna do. Still got one more substitution should we want to use it, but we'll see. Double substitution, no. Latanzio for Guest. And I forgot who the other one was. I think it was Alexandre for Lucas. Oh, okay, we're just playing like rubbish then. De Angelis can get it gone, hopefully. Marin. Lucas. Caballero's got that whole left-hand side to make a darting run.
Can they keep it going?
Guest.
Oh, surely.
Oh, it's blocked because there's so many defenders back for Swindon. Good bit of play though. That was aimed at Caballero, so you can see why this game is dying.
Williams.
Try and close this down, please. I beg. I actually beg,
They
man.
look as though they want to make this move
All
count.
aboard, very good.
Took care of the situation defensively. Well, a goal to update you on.
Lucas
Let's hear about
Caballero.
it from Alex Scott.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to get past the man here, so I'm going to play it into Guest.
The free kick
Onto
was
Mason.
well executed, but it had a big deflection and it's gone in off the wall.
Lag on that shot. In the single player mode, might add.
20 minutes left on the clock.
Alex keeping us right up to date.
Realistically, in a real world, that would have gone top left, but... honestly. Don't expect it to go where I aim it, so... that's the way it is. I'm close, my boy.
Short corner favour.
Caballero. Deliver.
Players waiting
I think
for
I'm
that
actually offside
cross.
with Guest, unfortunately,
And
but
there it is.
he has
The
scored
hang
again.
on, the flag
It
has
won't
gone
count.
up, and it's not going to count.
Well, it was a close call, but he is just
Took a little too long with Caballero to deliver
it.
it. And everyone else ran forward to play him off. Unfortunate. Could have been 3. But Guest still looking sharp, which is good. Looking hungry. Gomez is still so far forward. I'm not a fan of that. Try and have that not happen, please. New position, it. Oh, what? Oh, okay.
That is not
I guess the
going
game was
to
just
do.
letting them through for
Well
the record
wide
then.
of
I thought
target.
Bourne had that sorted, but Payne had a chance and he's put it off target. I thought I defended it, and then the game told me that Payne was going to have the shot whatever I want to do there. So Mitchell Lawson, the goal scorer for them, has now picked up a knock. Don't know where that has come from, but hopefully it's fatal.
Well, it's been a really good contest, you have to say. But overall, I think they've just about deserved to be in the lead here.
Shuhu.
Can they now just see this?
Off to Mason. He's ran past him like a stupid twat, man. Why does the ball do that? It just decides it's on the corner. I'm going to run off. Ah, Caballero. That interception would have been nice if he'd got it, but obviously he didn't.
Jonathan Williams. 10 minutes to go.
Wilkins does well.
Well, it
By
was
does
a
well, I
foul,
mean
but
apparently
good
he's
use of
fouled him.
advantage by the referee. Down by a goal. This could be the final opportunity to
Quite
snatch
scrappy.
something. And a
Very
tidy
good by
tackle.
Albert Gomez again. More or less always rely on him and
This might be
DeAngelis,
ideal
but
for the counter.
sometimes I do get a little bit
All hands
worried.
on deck. Will he finish?
I want to pop it over to Shuhu to finish, to get his goal, but he can't get it. And I don't know why they've dribbled it off for a corner, but it's up to them. I may have to give Jay Mason a bit of a rest in the Forest Green match, or at least sub him off early. I meant to sub him off earlier in this one, but I've completely forgotten. It's a bit late now to bother. More or less 2.5 hours in this episode. It's a little bit longer than the other ones. Mainly because of audio issues and because of the transfer deadline day
And the short option for
stuff. Caballero, it's just
No
aimed at...
nonsense
I've
clearance.
looked into someone who's not even remotely close to involved in the play. Like, what the fuck, man?
A goal has been scored in one of the other
Don't fuck me over, just say.
Alex Scott
Man.
has the news.
It's another
Lucas
goal for
to DeAngelis.
STE3. It's all level again at
I'm really under the
2-2
pressure there, to be
87
honest.
minutes played.
Cheers,
Shuhu.
Alex.
Oh, tried to get one more into Guest.
Offside, a tight one.
Offside. Oh, I thought we got a free kick for handball. I would have been like, ah, right. Yeah, marginal. It just runs down the clock realistically. I want to get third, to put it beyond doubt, but I don't see it happening. Surely Payne was off the pitch there, right? I mean, obviously he wasn't because the play's continued, but
Williams,
it looked like he would have been.
Jack Payne.
No chance, mate.
Now can they turn one of these attacks into a goal?
6 minutes.
And the cross
Sorry,
is
where
very
have these
much
come
on.
from? I don't understand.
Could be threatening.
Referee's willingness to fuck us over apparently is the answer. It writes itself, doesn't it?
This game.
They get 6 minutes I don't think there's been a lot of stoppages in this half.
Well, this is a brilliant strike, as you can see. He hits it with so much power. The keeper had no chance. Fantastic finish.
It's a good shot, but like, why is there 6 minutes? I don't... whatever, man. There might still be enough time for us to find the winner, but I genuinely don't get it. I don't know where these 6 minutes have come from.
Well, back
We'll go for it, though. We'll go for it.
Split the 4 goals
4 minutes
between them
left.
so far.
Caballero.
And they're on the front foot, looking for a winner near the
Yes,
end of this
come
game.
on. Still got it. Oh my god, look at these dirty
The
fucking
referee
tanks,
knew
man.
that was foul play, but advantage it is. And
Just
a
dirty...
tidy
Nah,
challenge.
bruv. I don't think this is fair. This isn't a fair outcome at all. If they go and win this now, I'm actually not playing the career mode episode tomorrow, which I was planning to do. Whatever, bruv.
And that is that.
So annoyed.
Full time here and a draw. The two teams couldn't be separated. What did you make of the visitors' performance?
Well, we knew they'd
I'm
score goals.
genuinely
They usually
aggrieved
do.
at that
They
one.
were too easy to break down today.
We should be
The
winning
space
that.
between the midfield players and defenders was far too big, and that for me would be cause for concern.
Whatever, man. It just felt like one of those, to be honest. The second half just felt like they were just going to claw their way back into it, whatever I did. So... it's a 2-2 draw. Share the points here in Swindon. And that's mainly one of the reasons why I'm not switching it from World Class, just because defending is a myth. I'm trying to defend as well. I'm trying to put the players in the way. Either they're just not... they're invisible. I don't know. A bit screwed over by that one, to be honest. As you can see by the stats, 52 to 48 possession in favour of Swindon. But we had 10 shots to 6, and we had double their expected goals nearly, 4.9 to 2.5. Pretty annoying. You could probably say Lishka was one of the worst, and since he only had a minimal amount of attempts. Loyola Tanzio on the match. 2 goals and a 7.8. He's man of the match the whole game, so fair play to him. Shuhu with an assist and a 7.2. He hasn't scored in a few games. He hasn't scored all episode, actually. So hopefully he'll get back into scoring form. Where is that man? Where is he? I think you know what I'm looking for. Where are you? There you are. 5.9. Oh boy. That's not... well, I do want to look at their ratings, but not just yet. I want to look at Lishka's save, completion. They had 2 shots on target and they scored them both. Okay, cool. I'm not going to get into it. It's just interesting, the first game after the transfer window, he decides to be shit again. Man of the match for them was McCurdy with a goal and an assist in 7.7. Mitchell Lawson with a goal and a 7.4. And then Williams with a 6.9, although he did get an assist. I feel a little bit robbed. But Swindon, realistically, are a League 1 team, really, masquerading as a League 2 team. They got relegated in real life last season, but they could easily come back up. I tried to click on the post-match interview thing, but as soon as I did, it went to the idle screen. Did Bradford lose? Oh, I think it's check, man. Right, I'll wrap
We just
this
wanted
up.
to ask you a couple of questions.
This interview. That'll be done for the episode. Yes, a frustrating result for you. Yeah, Latanzio was really good. Both his goals, I thought we'd kind of like controlled it the first half and we'd keep going well, but they, fair play to them, they did claw it back. I wish they hadn't, but they did. Kind of annoying, but it is what it is. You must have thought the game was won. What happened? Just take it on the chin. Realistically, it's just unlucky. I thought I had the defence sorted, but something went wrong. Were you disappointed to only come away from the game with a draw? Yes. We have to learn from our mistakes. We had it in control, it's just it just favoured them there, I guess.
Thank you for your time.
It's painful, but it's the way it is. It's just how football goes sometimes. A Luca Bailey loan offer. What use is that now on the 4th fucking September? Who came in for it? Al Raid. Oh my god. Lucas Bailey could have gone to Saudi Arabia. But maybe their window's open still. It might... You know what? Sure. Not to buy, no, just to loan. Oh, I should put it for 6 months. Oh well, whatever. Whatever. Bailey needs the experience. What now? If it's another transfer offer... Yo, you coming in for loan offers now after the window's closed? What's the fucking point, man? And it's from a club that is actually in the league above us. But yeah, take him in January if you want. If he's wanting to go, he actually will play in the league above us. He probably wouldn't get a game, but whatever. Gets him away from us for a little bit. But that is where we'll end, in 7th place for this episode. I feel a little bit robbed. That last game just there. Can't get everything in your favour though. Let's take a look at the table to finish off. Shrewsbury, I believe, will still be top. Either them or Exeter. Neither, actually. It's Accrington, you idiot. They probably will go straight back up. Exeter probably go up. Shrewsbury probably go up. And I know it's going to be me. I'm going to be in the playoffs. I'm guaranteeing that now. If we don't get in the playoffs, I'm going to be very upset. Spaghetti. You concede the joint most in the league still. I don't understand our defensive problems, man. Top scorers looking at this though. Loyola Tanzio, 5 and 5. He tops the charts. Shuhu in there, despite having a little bit of a dry spell, he's still got 3 and 6. For assists, Shuhu is top, so he's obviously creating rather than scoring. 4 assists in 6 matches. Jay Mason with 3 assists in 6 matches. We've got Marius Marin there with 2 assists as well. And in terms of clean sheets, I believe we only have 2. We don't even wait, we don't have 2? Must only have 1 then. Yeah, we're down there at the bottom. Of course we're down at the bottom. Roman Lishka with a clean sheet. Some people have 2 goalkeepers in here. And we only have 1 with 1 clean sheet. Brown has been a clean sheet machine for Exeter. 4 out of 6. Those games we scored 2 past him, so he didn't get it against us. But, any more little news stories here? Late McCarty equaliser, denies Collingworth. Yeah, fuck off, man. Well, looking at history beckons. 5 and 5. The goals in the last 5 matches, though, he's got -1. That is incredible. It's weird, though, because he's played 5 matches, got 5 goals, but he scored -1 in his last 5. It makes sense, really, when you don't look at it at all, to be honest. Player of the month shortlist. Are we in here? We aren't. Lovely. It's actually a goalkeeper that's won it. You rarely see that. Powell for Crawley, McLaughlin from Mansfield, Steck from Mansfield, and Brown for Exeter City. It's actually 2 goalkeepers up for it. And it's Brown that got it. The lights have been switched off in the press conference room. He's 37, man. Fair enough. I've one good last season before he retires. I turned down Atlanta United. Johnson's turned down the chance to manage Atlanta United, saying he'd rather stay with his current club for the time being. Atlanta United were very keen to acquire the services of Johnson, going as far as meeting with his wife and family. What? I have a wife and family? Well, I mean, I have a wife, of course I know that. But Johnson declined their offer. The Collingworth FC manager told a local radio station, I talked to Atlanta United and I want to give the opportunity serious consideration, but the timing just didn't feel right. I think the club and I agreed on that. Basically, we've got a project going on here. We've barely even started. We've barely even begun. We're only on season 2, probably about 10, I would say. I have no idea how many seasons there'll be in the end, but hopefully we'll get promotion this time and we can build on that. But anyway, that's going to end another episode of the Collingworth FC Cricket Club career mode. Next time we'll be taking on Forest Green, Sutton United, Harrogate Town and Newport. 3 home games with 1 away game to round out September. And after that we'll be into October. We'll have another cup match against Bolton, the Johnson's Paint Trophy, Papa John's Trophy, whatever you want to call it, trophy. It changes its name year on year. But like I said, we're wrapping it up there. I'll see you next time.